Mason, and the bro Lukey Stowe. Lukey, what was your question?
Oh, I saw Azay Yongi after the Eels famously beat the Warriors over there. And I've noticed it, but I always forget to bring it up. So I made a little mental note for this episode. For the Samoans, maybe even the Tongans as well. He is Tongan, obviously. What's the go with the chockies when they get wrapped? I thought until it was like zoomed in, I didn't realize they were actually chockies. So I've always wanted to know.
Yeah,
and
that's a good
now I'm
question.
even more intrigued that it's actually chocolates.
I'm more intrigued now because I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, and I'm like, because even with the SG Ball Boys last year, like that we coached like Helen Gahu and that, and Big Pacifica Tonga was in the team, all chocolates. And every time a Tonga plays Samoa, and that's always chocolates. I want to know what the significance is behind it.
Jerome played his 150th last week and had a chocolate.
He had three tons of chocolate on him.
Had Twix and all the Turkish lights.
Yeah, I'm just like wondering why the chocolate? Like, because
And where do you
all
get them?
sorts.
Like, are they making them at home? Is it like a website that you can buy them on? Like,
It would be.
go?
They would
No,
be
they're
homemade.
made at home.
Yeah,
they are.
homemade.
Yeah, I just don't know the significance. I'd have to
neither
ask
do I.
Mum. I don't even reckon my mum would know.
We'll let Usos, Togos.
Get in the chat.
Is it a?
It's not that.
I'm just trying to think if it's a Fijian thing. I don't think I've seen any Fijians doing it. Feel like it's.
I
Samoan
think I've seen kicks wrapped in a fair bit of Cadbury.
Maybe
Maybe he was just eating it.
Well, the bet you get the grouse here in New Zealand, he had the Whitakers.
Lint?
Like
and you get the
Whitakers
Whitakers
is
is
the
Mickey.
Mickey.
Get the lint too.
Yeah.
Wrapped in the lint balls.
Ooh,
They're
Lint's
good.
top shelf.
Yeah, top of the shelf.
Yeah, let us
There you
know in
go.
the comments.
Yeah,
I'd love
Because
to
it's
know.
quite interesting because it's not a thing that was like just say 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So I can only go back to where like fucking when I was playing. Like it wasn't a thing.
I would say last 5 years.
Please tell us the significance in the chat, my young Usols and Dokos, all right?
Last 5 years, you reckon?
5 to 10. I'd go back just say because I remember Taumalolo and all that in the 17 World Cup.
Okay.
That was all there.
Okay.
But I don't remember much in the 2013.
Yep.
So but that
You know
was-
when you get a win, you get the chocolates.
Maybe that.
Do you reckon it's got anything to do with that?
Surely not. I don't think it's not in the culture. You hit the chockies.
You get the chockies.
That's more of an Aussie thing.
It is too. Yeah.
It'd be a good chat, bud.
It would be.
And who started it? The Tonga or Samoa?
Oh, okay, there we go.
Don't start any wars.
Thought-provoking to start this episode. Just want to thank everyone who has leveled up with us this year. Remember, go hit that subscribe button, leave a comment as per, like on Instagram, like on TikTok. We're chasing 100K on TikTok. And remember to subscribe on Apple and Spotify. Luke, you said you just put our show on Spotify. For the
I
first
did. I
time.
had the video up there, so I figured that out. So I'm going to try and do that a bit more often where possible.
Okay, nice. Let us know if you liked it on Spotify. Everyone?
So when you watch the Joe Rogan or Hoobman or something like that, it's always, we're up there.
So yeah, it's a bit different.
How good's that?
with
That's
our
cool.
Publishing platform doesn't allow it directly, so I have to go through a few more hoops. And with the
figured
internet connection and
Surely you
whatnot, it's a
figured
bit
it out,
frustrating, but
You got it?
we'll try. Yeah.
You got your fade going? You got your haircut? Yeah, like it?
You happy with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Were they angry you were late?
Have you seen the comments on your hair in this podcast?
Hey.
That was huge. So, by the way, Lukey was running late to his
had a
haircut last week.
9:45.
Yeah, he cut us off with we could have gone extra
Fucking
5
ran
minutes
out of
easy.
here. Kick the door open, screaming down the stairs.
Before we get on to the show, I want to give my Supercoach team a shout out. My first ever year playing Supercoach, and we've had heaps of questions about Supercoach over the years. So I had my first full season, and I won my league.
No shit.
So I want to shout out. To the boys: Leka Halasima, Teddy, Money, Ches, Walshy, Josiah Karapani had a good game on the weekend. AFB Brimo.
Yeah.
Our man Alejandro with a late piece of meat. Jermaine Asako, Zaki Lomax, Terrell May, Payne Haas, Drinky, Carrigan, Jaden Campbell, Bo for more, Tino. By the way, Titans
got a good
players.
side.
But Titans players, good fantasy. Even though not good real life.
Yeah.
Fantasy, points, tries galore, offloads, chasing points, big tick. And I didn't even have this week playing. Brian Toto, Yoey rested. Harry Grant suspended. Ali Katoa rested. Sammy Walker, HIA, and a couple of young guns from the Dragons. And
So you
Hamish
won.
Short, Nathan Lawson.
You won.
I won.
Yeah.
And
I'm not surprised. I'm not sitting here going, oh, shit.
well, this is my first full season playing
But
it
I'm
too,
not
mate.
surprised. But you nail NFL and everything. NFL, I think the NRL will be kiddies for you.
Yeah. Well, and I guess give one person a shout out And even though he brushed me, our man Timmy Williams from what's his Supercoach name again? NRL Supercoach. That's shit.
Did you dust him up?
Get me his name so I do it properly.
Just Tim Williams. The Supercoach Whisperer. No.
Supercoach Whisperer. No.
No, that's another guy.
Yeah. Let's get it right. Let's get it right for my man Timmy. Anyway,
Can't disrespect him.
Can't disrespect him like that.
SC Playbook.
SC Playbook.
Of course.
So I watched.
I follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timmy's a gun.
Still don't understand.
Do you know Timmy Williams? So the SC Playbook, he's Sam Williams. Remember the old half for the Raiders?
Yeah, okay.
It's his brother.
Oh, nice,
It's a really good footy IQ. So he helped me out heaps with my Supercoach team this year. I watched a lot of his shows. I got some really good tips. Then I started to get some rhythm. Anyway, I'm in a group chat with him and Jimmy Smith, who I do SEN stuff with. Course. Jimmy gets him on once a week to do a Supercoach rap. And we're all in a message chain together where, halfway through the year, I was asking him advice and players and what to do and so forth. Anyway, I text him on Saturday, and there's a loop, a thing called the loop, where if a player goes well, you can captain them for double points. That's the easiest way of putting it, right? So whoever you captain week to week, they get double points.
Yep.
That's the easiest way.
Who's your captain? Carrigan?
I had Walshy. So Walshy killed it for me, right? Walshy was awesome. But I text Timmy Williams on Saturday after Teddy played awesome on Friday night, and I could have made him my captain with a little, they call it a loop. Timmy brushed me. No response. Now, I'd think...
He got it.
No. So Timmy's a part of a group chain, but he hasn't saved my number, so maybe he gets people hitting him up all the time. So it's luckily he brushed me, because if I had changed to Teddy, I would have lost.
Oh.
I would have lost. So
has it got legs to, you know how you're in these NFL like big things,
yeah.
right? Has it got legs? Like Supercoach been around for what, 10, 15 years?
Yep, I'd say so.
So like, has it got legs to be sort of like be as good as the NFL Supercoach or whatever? Fantasy?
It's really,
fantasy. You know, like fantasy's a massive thing over in the NFL. Yeah. It's fucking huge, right?
It's relative to the way the NFL is to the NRL. Like, it's always going to be popular in the eastern part of Australia, but the numbers are just nowhere near.
No,
because
of course
like
not. I'm just saying, like, you know, when you go in, can you go in a competition Supercoach and win 100 grand?
Yeah.
Can you win? Like, can you win shit?
Like 50K.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so
it's worth it. Worth a little bit
there's
of
a lot
dabble.
of players.
Yeah. It's really popular. Really popular for, if you're a diehard footy fan. I wonder if I can find how many. Let's see if I can get this up. Let's get
how
this
many
up.
Supercoach players there are. Just go to the overall.
That's
and
what I'm doing.
Who do you reckon the greatest Supercoach player is of all time?
Well, it's just some weird...
No. I'm just saying, like, as the player.
Gal used
Paul
to come
Gallen
up back in the day.
Corey Parker would have been good.
Yep.
Big minutes, offloads, tackles, hit-ups, just, yeah. And Corey Parker goal kicked.
Yeah.
So I think he would have been nearly the ultimate.
Apparently, Corey Parker used to play. Like, he's played it. Like
That's why he's so good.
He even told a story. He told a story on SEN not long ago where he used the data from Supercoach because I believe he was negotiating his own contracts.
Fuck off.
I swear. And he used the data. He said it. I'll see if I can find it later and send it to you and get it for a clip. So he was basically went in for a chat, had to discuss his value, compared it to other players and used...
Well, he would have got a contract with Desi then.
With who? Desi?
Desi has like...
Because Desi loves all that stuff.
All the analytics and shit.
Yeah, you're actually right. It is the two is Parker and Gallen.
Yeah, I know. Like, when I was playing, like and I think Parker, because of he used to goal kick. He used to probably pip Gal, but Gal was like, he was a fucking beast, Gal. Like, regardless of Supercoach.
Yeah.
But then you just think Gal plays 80 minutes. He'd be 40 tackles minimum, like 30 to 40 tackles minimum. 20 to 25 touches, maybe 30 touches, 5 times, 6 times passing out the back load.
Yeah.
5 offloads. Like, that's what he was doing for 10.
You're getting it. You can play Supercoach next year.
Easy.
You get it.
I just fucking couldn't be bothered. 10 to 12, like for about 10 to 12 years he was doing that.
Yeah.
Gal, like,
you know the absolute cheat code? Turbo 2021 year.
Yeah. And Taumalolo in his prime too.
Yeah.
Taumalolo would have been a fucking absolute joke.
Yeah.
Because he was the first one who was averaging 200 meters.
I've got the rankings here, so I should have the rankings. Someone will let us know. It's not coming up for some reason. 600. Where's the it doesn't have the totals for people right here. Average per round. So some guy is winning it. He should. No, he's only got 100. Not even that. A 50-point lead going into the last round. So There's two different formats that you can play. You can play in a league with your mates, which I just won, or you can, which kept me motivated too, because last year I started it and dropped off after about 5 or 6 weeks when my overall score was shit. But being in a league with my brother and his mates made me keep on fighting. I think that's the last round next week for those who can win the trophy. Try to find out what the prize is as we're going, Lukey, to see who the Supercoach are. I'll do it again.
I reckon.
I'll do it. We'll do a league next year too. Like we'll have a levels league with a prize. We'll sort something out because
for 2025, 50k cash for the top overall finisher, 5k for second, 1,000 for third to 10th. Third to 10th gets 1,000.
Third to 10th gets 1,000.
Yeah,
that's not bad. And I think Timmy Williams potentially came second one year. He's come, So
anyway,
all right. Let's get to. You want to crack a can, mate?
Yeah, I will crack a can.
Crack a can.
Where is it? I can't crack a can.
I tell you what, he would have had good Supercoach score this week as well.
This man here, he has been on the tag. He's very close last week. But Katoni Staggs, he's my OG Red Bull dog of the week.
Dog of the month.
Week. Katoni Staggs, unbelievable. 1,667 metres, 72 post-contact metres, 5 tackle breaks, line break, try, 14 tackles, 0 misses. His tackles were all dominant as well. He's really in some good form. He's probably on the form centres.
Agreed.
If he's not playing, I mean, like, just say he declared for Tonga. If he's not, I'm nearly picking him in the Australian team.
Okay.
He's playing that good defensively. I love the way they're getting him early ball. He's getting involved a lot earlier than some games. Some games you see Katoni's, why isn't he getting the ball? They're feeding him early. Walshy is the key to that.
Yep.
Walshy knows how important Katoni Staggs is into getting out of yardage, give him early ball, feed him, and then he'll do something special at the back ends of games. He really takes it personal with his other player, with the other centre. I love that. Like he goes at him. Fucking physical as hell. I'd love to see him and Latrell go at it.
Oh, yeah.
If he's right side centre and Trell plays left centre next year, because they have so much respect for each other.
They go harder.
And if someone's slipping a little bit, get caught on your heels, that guy's getting put on his ass. You know what I mean? Like contests like that, Katoni seems to win all the time. With Latrell, I'd love to see that. I always love to see him go against the good centres. And he's on fire. So he's my OG Bull of the Week. He's played over 100 games, hasn't he?
He plays
well over there.
Yeah,
he plays like an OG. He's the key. He's one of the biggest keys to that team. Katoni Staggs needs to be unlocked, and he's unlocked right now because of our man, Reece Walsh. He's fucking zinging him the ball, and just like, out of nowhere, he can just flick that wrist, Reece Walsh. I never call him Reece.
You can call him Reece if you want.
Can I call you Reece?
Yeah.
Buzz. 30 metres straight onto his chest, and it doesn't even look like he's not going whoom, he's just going bang. 20 metre, Tony one-on-one, or just want him one-on-one.
I love the part where you're talking about taking shit personal. So 2 things.
Loves it.
The reason I tipped him for a try scorer, crack it.
Us.
The reason I tipped him for a try scorer, he takes derbies personally. Think about it. Whenever he's playing the Dolphins, Cowboys, and even the Titans, Katoni always has a big game.
Loves it.
He takes the Queensland derbies personally. Yeah. And, that's our house, right? Our house.
Yeah.
And second of all, Jackson Purdue has been an absolute weapon this year for the Cowboys, and he's been a real threat. Katoni manhandled him anytime he got an opportunity. He tried to make sure that he felt every part of him because for his build, Jackson Purdue was super strong. So he took that personally as well.
And even if he didn't crack him on the side, so he just say if you got hold of him, he'd get hold of him and pick him up to try and really like that to a man. If you can get someone and pick them up and off their feet and drive them into the ground, it's very it's dominant.
Dominant. Well, what do we say? We often talk about 2 or 3 preseasons away. So it seems as though Jackson Purdue has got natural strength. Katoni's got next level physicality, first grade, big boy strength.
He was a man when he come on the scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Katoni Staggs was built for first grade when he was 16 or 17, I think.
I love that.
He's only going to get better.
I reckon he's been their most consistent over the past maybe 2 months.
Yeah.
They're most
Seems locked in.
Yeah.
Not missing many assignments in defence. Like he's reading it really well. Like he's taking that leadership to another level, because he's he probably got given that Origin jersey maybe a couple of years too early. yes and no. And then Australian team, like he's fucking done a lot for a young kid.
In saying that, like those early years, I reckon him and Herbie, remember back in the day when they were struggling for a bit, they were always pretty good. Yeah. I think where Katoni this year in particular, he's an example, and I say this all the time, where once a player got a contract, felt the love and has repaid him. Like he's found another gear after his contract.
We said that this year when we knew what Katoni and Cobbo would have been in the same time coming off contract, and best foot forward and just absolutely attacked it. Love it.
I am going to cheers for my Scopes young Bucks of the weekend.
Bucks.
The Panthers New South Wales Cup team.
Yeah, nice.
There we go. Let's have a sip from. So this is just another example for me, Mace, of the Panthers elite pathways culture. And you know what? We're even going to talk about your Bulldogs a little bit later on, but I want to focus on this Cup team. So Zach Lipowicz. Apologies if I'm getting it incorrect. He's off to the Catalan Dragons next year, Mace. He's a 23-year-old carpenter. I believe he was unfairly sin-binned as well. I thought that was a very soft sin-binning on the weekend. But just another example of, I guess, there was frustration over the weekend with the resting, not only from Penrith, and I think there's going to be more. You're predicting maybe they rest again this weekend. Mm-hmm. But a guy like Zach Lipowicz gets the opportunity to play first grade. And it was a cool moment, like to see these guys going toe-to-toe for long periods with a top 4 NRL team, a really good Bulldogs team, who I thought handled the occasion really well, because it's a very difficult thing to play against
down to that level.
Very difficult, and and we'll get to that in a bit for the Bulldogs. But the New South Wales Cup team, despite this, and losing their New South Wales Cup game on the weekend, because obviously all their New South Wales Cup players were playing against the Bulldogs. They lost. They still finished 6th, and they will be playing an elimination final this week. But in saying that, I'm with you, mate. I'm starting to think, and Ivan didn't shut it down after the game. He said when he was asked about basically your prediction of them resting again, all he said was, "We have a plan."
Yeah. I think so.
We have a plan.
I think we're onto something.
So I think you're onto it, mate. You're the first person to bring that up, so credit to you for that. And I just want to clarify this one thing for, there were people when I was doing radio on the weekend who were feeling sorry for the New South Wales Cup team and the coaches and the staff and all that. As you know, being a part of, what the Bulldogs have been trying to do and what Gus has done in the past at the Panthers and what they're so good at now. The lower grades at clubs is about developing first graders. And that goes all the way down to, I had a chat to, again, referring back to radio, I had a chat to Steve Turner this year, SG ball coach. Their job is to develop first graders to make sure that they are ready to go. Now, if you're able to win a competition in the New South Wales Cup Flag or SG ball, awesome. That's a bonus. And those kids will never forget that, because that's still a really cool part of the journey. But there was, I guess, unrest with people and frustration with not seeing, the full complement of players, and then also what it could have been for the New South Wales Cup. Everyone at Penrith is on board. No, none of the New South Wales Cup coaches, Jersey Flag coaches, would be saying a thing, because their job is to promote and develop first graders, and then in doing that, they also develop and promote themselves to become first grade coaches in the future. Big tick for the Panthers, as per. I've always been an admirer of their culture and their pathways, and they just continue. Like, they were awesome, mate, for a long time. Yeah, they were brave. They were in it. Bulldogs were throwing everything at them, and they just...
They scored first.
They did.
But I want to give it... I think Penrith is the only team that could get away with resting 16 players. And people going, that's all right. They've had big runs. They've had massive runs into the semi-final.
Okay, fair.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If that was Brisbane, if that was the Bulldogs, if that was even Melbourne to a certain extent,
no. So you're giving them a pass for 4 grand finals in a row.
Pass.
I gotcha.
5 in a row, 1-4, big runs into the into Origin, World Cups, Pacific Cups.
Yep.
They've all played in that. They've all been involved in that. So if there's any club that can rest 16 players right now for 2 weeks if they want,
you're okay with
it's
it?
Penrith.
And
everyone else, no.
What about Melbourne, who have played a lot of football still? Yeah.
No.
Well, Belly hasn't done that either.
I think Belly would never do that.
Yeah.
And I just don't think his team's busted up as these guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
So and I just and otherwise he would have rested a couple of players on the weekend.
Well, he rested. So Belly went. It seems as though the plan was going to be for Belly, similar to last year, was like a 4-4 split with the main players around Origin players.
And rest some this week.
Yeah. But he was furious after the game. I don't know if plans are going to change and the emotion, but I watched the presser, mate. He was furious,
but he was nearly laughing. Like he just
no, he wasn't.
No, but like he was like, did this like just sort of bewildered? Like, did that happen? Like how? I watched that game, and as before, because I watch every single minute of every game, but it could be at different levels of whatever day. I didn't watch that till the next day.
Yeah,
and I'm like. 35, 36 minutes, like into the second half, and it's 10-0. What the fuck happens? What happens? And then, like, and I was thinking, Belly's going to kill someone.
Yeah, you see the snowball effect.
Yeah, I didn't understand how they got beat by that much, and it's just momentum and everything like that. But we'll get to those games. But yeah, I think Penrith, they deserve it. They deserve to rest, and I think just by talking to a couple of players after the game, shout out to Penrith too. Shout out to the Bulldogs. Took Les's young boys because they love Penrith, got Bulldogs jerseys on, but they love Brian Toto. They love Critter. Still.
Oh, did you get your pictures?
Yeah,
awesome.
They got it mad, yeah. And because we got access to go on the field. So imagine being a young fella, right? Like Les's boys fucking love it, and like this is the mecca of fucking rugby league. It's where grand finals, this is where dreams are made of. This is it. They get to run on the field. And I didn't really grasp that because
we're numb to it being players now.
It
takes family members.
I get excited.
Yeah. I'm sitting there going, I don't even want to go on the field. It looks slippery. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, wake up, you fucking.
You got PTSD after Perth.
I'm like, and I'm just like, I take it for granted, and then I'm just like, and then the young fellas, my boy was out there. They were just running around, and all the Penrith boys are still out there, critters and that, they're doing their whole lap, and they love beers up. Critter and Cleary, but I think Cleary's a bit, he went in too early, and I never want to bother person. I could have got him, but I'd never do that. If he wasn't there, he's not there. He ain't fucking coming out of the sheds.
You just catch him if you catch him.
Yeah, if we did, and I was getting fucking bored, so I wanted to go home. So let's go home. But because we wait, it wasn't like it's a good 45. It's a long time. Right.
Me and Nath just had a big trade in NFL over the weekend. So maybe he was in his sheds looking at the trade.
But Cleary, so Biz was there, come up with what's going on, had a chat about the resting and what's going on. And, I said, I'll be resting fucking 2 weeks straight. And he's like, I'm just going off body language. It wasn't like a yes or a no. I'm thinking, why wouldn't you boys? You deserve every single fucking minute off. I said, you know how to get ready. Anyway, photo, Critter come along, photo, all that kind of stuff. I think that's all the people, all the only players that they know. Like Les's boys, Bomber and Apollo, they just fucking love footy. Arch, as you know, don't know what's going on. But it's in every photo like that. In the middle, Bulldogs jersey on, everything. Like, it was so cute. But like, I think Biz after the game messaged him. I said, mate, I really appreciate it, guys. Anything for kids, man. I love you, bro. Same as Critter, like that, come up.
You say I love you back?
Yeah, I say I love you too, bro. Love you too, Willis. It was just good that those young men, they really appreciate that, Like I was like, I love that, and I always thank them because I know how it is. Like, and obviously when it comes to kids, if they had said no, I would have fucking killed them. No, because of course they wouldn't.
Well, this is the thing. I
love it. I loved it.
I was having a conversation with the people out at Parramatta when I went and did some stuff out there last week, and we're just talking about the Zach Lomax, situation with the kid on the field that time. It was like, at the core of it, 99% of NRL players, there might be frustration sometimes with adults over in a long season at different parts of the season where you don't always get the autograph and the picture. But 99% of the time, whenever it's a kid, there's always that part of you that remembers what it was like to be a fan at that age and to aspire to be these NRL players. And for the most part, NRL players always
we all do.
Yep.
And I think it's a different level where, just say when I was a young kid, right, there was no access to players. So you're talking in the 90s. And I remember one day Dad took me to a Knights in Canberra game, and I loved. That's when Mullins scored those fucking tries, chip over the top. Remember that game? Mullins.
Oh yeah. Chip, double chip.
The double chip game. Yeah.
Double
so
chip.
I loved Bradley Clyde. I loved Laurie Daly. So Canberra was my sly best team, but Dad made me go for St George. Right? So it's fucking just the way it was. St George, fucking lost 2 grand finals for me. 12 and 13, never forget you. And in 96 as well. It was just trauma for my whole fucking life. Anyway, so I went there and I just wanted to see and like look at Bradley Clyde when he walked out and everything like that. And I was just like, oh, it's Bradley Clyde. And my dad just went, don't you fucking even go near him. That's their time, right? Don't bother them. Respect what they do and everything like that. So that was embedded in my, like, so when I got there, I thought it was like, you know what I mean? It was like a holy, like, it's a respect thing, right? Like in my head, it still is now. Like you got to come up respectful to me. You've seen love. You don't say please if you're rude or anything like that. You get fucking straight, get lost.
Give them the Stephen Adams treatment.
Yeah, fucking straight away. If you don't use your manners or anything like that. If your parents aren't, and it's a reflection of the parents. If you fucking come up and go sign this, use your manners, mate. I'm looking straight at the fucking dad. Right? It's like just little things like that. And these players, and that's what I'm saying. Players now got access to players. I mean, young kids got so much access because they go around the whole game. And, you see all these guys. Critter's the last one to leave. Jerome Blue Eyes the last one to leave. All the popular players like Bizza and all that. They do so much, you know what I mean? And then if you miss that one person, you're the worst person in the world. You know what I mean? But it's just like these guys do so much for community. They always do something.
You feel like you're a part of it too, way more now with social media as well.
Right. You're connected to them somehow where you think that you actually know them.
Like their personalities,
Yeah, that's the problem where they think because they follow you on Instagram and they're a supporter and that you don't know these guys personally, right? You know them as a football player.
But I'm speaking more of a positive way of it. Like it's a positive way. You feel like because Biz is such a character, like I fucking don't know Bizza from a bar. Actually, I don't think I've even met Bizza ever. But I feel like I know Bizza.
Yeah, I suppose.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I did.
Like because like I assume, and what you've said backs up.
Yeah, with Netflix, the one I did with Netflix with him, that's the first time I met him.
Yeah. So my assumption of Bizza through social media is he's a legend. Yeah. Now you've backed it up by saying
he fucking is,
because you've met him a couple of times. So yeah, for the like it's not all negative, right?
No,
there's so many positive.
No, I'm just saying like where fan. I'm talking from a fan perspective where they just say a 14, 15-year-old, like would follow you on Instagram. You follow them back. They think that's an automatic friendship. Some of them. It's weird. And, I follow you on Instagram. I'm like, yeah, fuck. So what? Like, do you know what I mean? I'll follow the fucking LeBron James. Doesn't mean he ain't going to come up and say hello to me. You know what I mean? But it's a weird little combination where social media has gotten, like they actually think that they're friends with some of these players because they follow them and they've been following them for years, and even podcasts. Like you see, when we roll around in podcasts, well, hey, what's going on? It's like a fucking. They come up with the amount of love that I'm like, did I go to school with this guy? Do you know what I mean? Like, or did I like? It's like, what's up, Mace? What's going on? I'm like, the handshake and the embracement. I'm like, do I fucking know him? Do you know what I mean? It's so weird. And I'm like, I fucking love your podcast. I'm like, oh shit, thank God.
Before we go to the next tangent, we'll finish this one. I was going to bring up the point about Harry Grant with Storm. Obviously, he missed 2 weeks. Been confirmed that he's at a Dally M contention now because of that tackle.
Oh yeah,
Thoughts?
that's cool. Well, that's been a rule for a while.
Yeah,
it has. Yeah.
Did you just think that rule had just been brought in?
No, I know, but it's still.
Do you reckon he would have been a chance?
Of the tackle.
Would he have been? He would have been top 5. I think he would have finished top 5. Harry?
Top 5 in Dally M's?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about position. No, I think Teddy. I think it's
no. Like Harry would have finished in the top 5, top 10.
Yeah, he did. He had a solid season up post Origin, didn't he?
Definitely.
But even Dally M Team of the Year.
No.
Yeah, that's just the rule. It's been the rule now for a while. So I understand the questioning just because I guess I'm so used to it now.
Yeah, you sort of blanketed by it. But I think it should be looked at.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's probably a player every year that.
No, because it's the best.
It's the best. Almost one really gun player that misses out.
It's the best and fairest player. So it's like you need to. Everything needs. You can't get suspended. You can't do anything. So and everyone knows those. Everyone knows those rules. So they shouldn't fuck with it because like if you're getting suspended for dirty shit, you're not the best and fairest.
Well, the one. So
I don't agree with the rule, but. Do you know what I mean? I just know what.
Well, you just said
no,
it's the
but
best
I know what the I know what the rule stands for. And everything like
gotcha.
But I'm
But I don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it because it's the best and the fairest player, and you have to fucking be.
But even though by
Toe the
sitting it
line.
for 2 weeks, he's sacrificing 12
Well, what about
points.
Nathan Cleary.
Nath missed out on it because of that TikTok.
That's the fucking biggest bullshit.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
I think that's different than...
Because you bring your game in disrepute.
That's worse.
No, you bring the game into
that's what I mean.
disrepute.
So Harry Grant, it's completely different. Because Harry
Yeah,
Grant
but here's
was
the
a tackle
thing.
that was
Like, he just did a fucking TikTok off the field, had nothing to do with on the field, and he was... I reckon that I would rather...
That was the context of like social distancing.
Would that cost Lockie Ilias? Would that cost Lockie Ilias his Dally M this year?
When we look back on that time too...
Yeah, but you can't put that lens on. You got to look at it in the
Well,
moment.
what if we had that lens at that time? Where we
Then
thought
we'd
it was
probably let
bullshit?
Harry Grant off as well.
Would they let Lockie Ilias get the Dally M this year? Or was it because of his TikToks?
Yeah, might get New South Wales.
You-
Cup.
Apparently, I heard Braith on Triple M. He's been
he loved
banned.
Yeah, I think he's put the
I loved
brace,
it, mate.
brace for them.
So lucky.
Put him up here.
Yeah.
People love Lockie Ilias now.
We loved it.
Yeah.
He sent me a message. I sent him, I was like,
Yeah.
I said, we still love you, Lockie.
Lockie's coming to our golf day.
Yeah, he's
him
good.
and Jai Gray are paired up together. So
Him and
Lockie,
you are going to do a dance together.
you got to do a TikTok with Lockie on the 18th
chance.
hole once we're finished.
Yeah, get a couple of...
with the drinks cart,
Oh, yeah.
with a bit of Comper and Isla getting around.
Tell you what, they'll do some numbers.
Yeah, they would do. The Comper and Isla would love it, Mace.
But I wouldn't.
Papa Macros on
yeah.
board, levels 30, capital letters, $30 off the first box, levels 10, 10% off all future orders for our audience. Boys, I got a new one. I tried 2 boxes last week. The Lamb Ragu, big tick. Got a double again this week.
I got 4 of
and got them all locked in for you. And I don't know if you guys had it in your pack because you guys have got the gain pack, don't you? The 10
I got
gain
the
pack?
lean.
The lean pack. Portuguese chicken.
Oh, yeah, that's the Mickey.
Gun. Have you got Portuguese chicken sweet potato? Ooh, really good.
I think I have. I think I've tried that.
Okay. I reckon you
I
have.
got a few.
Because
I've
it was
had a
one of
few.
those ones that it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of bite to it too, which I don't mind. Just a little bit, not too much. Speaking of Dally M's, this one comes from A Sizzle RTS Glaze. Again, he's back.
Yes. I love this bloke.
I know they're always long, but fuck it, it's worth it because he puts so
He's
much
always
effort
got some
in.
good shit going.
Hey, gents. Hope you've been well. Still sizzling by day and RTS glazing by night. However, my question today is not to do with the Daddy Shack and his recent Dally M winger worthy form, but a thought provoker to hype up the finals time as we're almost there. Since 2012, when the current final system came into place, which NRL grand final winning squad do you believe was... Lukey, can you stop moving your thing? It's throwing me off.
Sorry, I was trying to read.
Which NRL grand final winning squad do you believe was the best and would beat all the other grand final winning squads between 2012 to 24? Now, I personally believe the Panthers 22 squad, which consisted of Cleary, Edwards, Yo, Leo, Bizza, which they still currently have, and Liam Martin. But throw in the mix Critter, Luai, Lenu, Fisher, Harris, Kickow, Coruscant.
Jeez.
The only grand final teams I believe that would match or even come close is the Storm 17 team. Only four losses overall in that season. Damn. And that had the big 3 plus a young money, Prime Fox and Vunivalu. And in the forward pack, they had the Prime, Bromwich Brothers, Tohu Harris, Dale Finucane, and the Juice, Kafusi. The Sydney Roosters 2013 team arguably had one of the best defensive squads ever. With a pack of JWH, SBW, Boydie Cordner, Sammy Moa, and then they had Prime Jennings with Mini in his last year and a young RTS. An honourable mention would be the 18 and 19 squads, which went back to back. Keen to hear your thoughts if you think any grand final squad outside of those would be considered, or do you have, what's the last little bit? I've missed it. Oh, apologies for the last comment, the long comment, boys. I just enjoy the potty and the passion from all 3 of you. Favourite piece of NRL out there. I'll take Willie over a 40-metre sprint anytime.
Come on, son.
Dogs for 2025 premiers.
Nice. That's a fucking good question,
That is a good loaded question.
Because it's not like it's going back to like 98, right? This is getting you 2012 to now.
And the context of the question too, and I think you have to factor this in when you answer this, is we know what Critter, Luai, Lenu, Fish look like now, but they were babies back then in that year.
They were killers too.
They were killers, but they were babies. Now, you can't factor in that they were
3 years ago.
3-time premiership winners, but fuck, that was the Mickey, that team.
It's only 3 years ago. We're not talking, like the 2013 Roosters, or 2017 Melbourne. Like, that's a while ago. We know what those players are like. And we know what this Penrith team's like now, 3 years onwards. They're all fucking near Hall of Fame players.
Yeah. But at that point.
And at that point, of course they're babies, but at that point there, they had a couple of young players in the Roosters teams and even in that Melbourne the Melbourne team. Like, I'd even throw South 2014 team was in there. They were right.
Yeah, that was an awesome team.
That was a pretty good team, man, when you look at it.
Benny
when you look at that,
GI, Sammy.
Sammy, Tom, George, Sutto, Appy out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Did you listen to that the other day when he told
Bully,
that story?
But Bully was their starting hooker.
And Bully was fucking probably the 9 for Dally M there that year.
Yep.
He didn't get suspended.
He would have been the second behind Cam for basically
Big
5
time.
years.
5 years, yeah. And that was one of the years. So the 13, I remember playing against the 13 and the 14 team, 12, 13, 14 teams, all those. That Roosters team was fucking solid. That 2013 Roosters team. We played them in the prelim. Obviously, you played them in the fucking GF. We got pumped by those blokes, and we weren't even near them.
The 15 Cowboys team is a great story, but it didn't have that.
It's just because it's North Queensland. That's all.
Yeah, it was a mad story and a great grand final.
Fuck yeah!
But those teams weren't necessarily dominant
because of the who's the star players in that team.
JT.
2015, the two JTs.
Yeah.
Michael Morgan,
yeah. Matt Scott was awesome.
Matty Thumper was great.
Yeah.
Tarmel was great.
Yeah.
So they're slept on until you start speaking their names.
Maybe some of the outside backs, Antonio Winterstein, Justin O'Neill, guys like that.
They just weren't massive
solid
names.
NRL players.
Yeah, they were just real. It's a fucking really good team. Prime, they had a team like
Sharky 16.
Yeah, that was a toiling, just a hard nosed team. Let's just try and think about the teams that he's just named.
Okay.
Here. I just think I'm ruling the 2017 team out just because of the grand final when they beat North Queensland. I didn't like that. It was just too easy.
Well, see, that's a sign of dominance for me.
Yeah, but do you reckon
that's prime?
So just think you were still playing then 2017. Was there any other team that just slipped off? The Roosters maybe slipped off that year.
Do you want to hear the table? Because I've just got the table.
Get the table for 17.
Table Storm, Roosters, Broncos,
The Roosters
Eels,
fucked it in.
Sharks, Manly, Panthers, Cowboys.
That's why they went and got Cooper Cronk.
Yeah.
So because Piercy's kicking game, and they blame Piercy for losing that prelim.
Yeah. That team was stacked, man. So the big three with the young money, Vunivalu was a problem. Fox was a problem. They just picked Fox up. Jesse Bromwich doesn't get enough
Jesse
fucking
Bromwich
credit.
is a starting prop in the 2010s.
Yeah.
He's a top 3 prop. Him, J-Dub, Sammy Burgess, and...
See, the reason I'm going to favour this 2017 team is because even without the other two of the big three in Billy Slater and Cooper Cronk, Cam still beat the young Panthers in 2020 without them. So imagine if you load those two into it.
Sorry, I forgot Billy and fucking Cam playing that team.
Yeah, Billy, Cooper and Cam, yeah.
Excuse me.
I'd go 17.
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I was thinking Pappenhausen and no disrespect to Pappy or young baby goat. Oh, that Melbourne 2017 was a problem. And that
finished
proves
44 points. The closest was
they had 4 losses.
4 losses. Yeah, that's it. The 2017 team versus the 22 Panthers would be an amazing grand final.
That's the battle.
That's the battle of that era.
18-19 Roosters were good as well. They're
pretty good.
Yeah.
Who'd they play in those finals?
Canberra in 19 and 18 Melbourne.
Yeah, they beat Melbourne. No?
They beat Melbourne with
big.
Cooper, yeah.
That's right.
But it was only really at the death, but then you got to factor in the injury, right, to Cooper.
Yeah.
Or was that the 19 one? No, because White and
18-19.
So
he was
Kez,
injured in both.
Yeah, Kez won the Clive Churchill in 18 and Jack White won it in 19 in the Blues and team.
Yeah. Yep. So what about even just say 20? The whole 20, the 20s is just Penrith, isn't it?
Yeah.
effectively. 'cause
One
they
to,
lost that
one to
first
Melbourne. One to Melbourne in
Yeah.
2020 at the changing of the decade. But like everything before that, jeez.
Actually, so I would even remove the 2022 team, even though it had more of the players. By the time they got to...
That team that beat Para was unstoppable. And that was the 20.
That was 23.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
it
no,
was
no. It was 22.
It was 22, yeah, because 23
23
was
Broncos,
the
24
Brisbane, and
last.
24 was last year.
I'm going to go 23 team then, because by that point, that was for their third premiership.
But then they lost kick out. Is that the only lost
So
kick
they
out
beat
on
Para in
Coruscant?
20. So who they beat in 21?
That was their first South.
South.
Yeah.
So South Para, the team that beat the Broncos. That's my team.
That's the 23 team.
If I'm going to pick a team out of the Penrith teams, because that's when they still had the full complement before they lost Lenu and Critter. Critter.
And it's the way and the team that they beat too.
Yeah.
That 22 team, I think, was unstoppable. I only go with the 22 team because of the fact that they flogged Para and they didn't look like winning. Like it was dominant. That first 25 minutes.
And that still had kicks and Birdo?
Yeah.
No.
No, not Birdo. Birdo was already with us because he just won 21.
But it had kicks.
It had everyone else but Birdo.
And Appy.
Did Appy go then?
Appy won the first one and
Appy
left.
won 2.
Okay, so Appy was still part of that.
Yeah,
then.
yeah. The only one they lost was a Birdo. So I reckon that team was probably the most stacked team of the Penrith dynasty.
Yeah, that could be fair, right? Because they're 3 grand finals in at that point, and they'd already won 2.
Yes, and they're fucking that was dominance.
Yeah.
When what they did to Para, Leota, and fucking
So the 2
and
dominant
Fish.
grand finals,
they
17
had
dominant Melbourne team versus the dominant 22
they're
team.
the 2.
They're
That's what I'm getting it down.
Well,
to.
that's what we've got it down to. Now you decide. Let us know in the comments.
Who wins.
Who wins that?
God, that was
Woo.
Can you go? Actually, let's get the full lineups.
I've got the team list. For
Go
that. I'm just looking at it
2022 Penrith team. Start with
now.
them.
Is that the Parramatta Eels game? Yeah. So Dylan Edwards, Charlie Staines, Isaac Targo, Stephen Crichton, Brian Toto, Jerome Luai, Cleary, Leota, Mitch Kenny started. Appy came off the bench, but he was wearing 14.
Yeah, I like that. That was a
James
nice
Fisher
change.
Harris, Kickow, Martin Yo. Appy 14, Scott Sorensen, Spencer, and Jamin Salmon.
The week gutted.
Did the Salmon play in
The
22?
week gutted. That's a fucking good team. Charlie Stones only played because someone got injured late.
Yeah, Taylor May, wasn't it?
Taylor May.
How did he fucking come
Even
on?
Para, like it's not
Para
wrong,
was
though.
stacked.
Para good.
But like the whole
Go
line
to
is so
17
different
Melbourne team now, from top to bottom.
Yeah, I like this team. There's a couple of guys in their prime here.
That's quick
Storm versus
typing.
Cowboys 2017
Yep.
team list.
You even forget Chambers in that too.
Yeah, Billy Slater, Vunivalu, Chambers, Curtis Scott, Adokar, Munster, Cronk, Bromwich, Cameron Smith, Jordan McLean, Felice Kafusi, Tohu Harris, Dal Finucane, Kenny Bromwich off the bench, Tim Glasby, Nelson, and Slade Griffin.
Slade done his.
The Glasby.
So I'll go Penrith because of the bench.
You love
Glasby and the other kid, got 2 of those guys. He could have been a good player. He played for New Zealand at the end of that
Who's
year
playing
too.
business playing left and right? Left and right. I think Vunivalu matches up on Staines though. That's a problem.
Did Staines play in the 22 final? No.
Yeah, that's what we just
Oh,
said.
Remember, the
sorry,
Cowboys
yeah.
had no thirst.
And who was the other one? There was another one that was like...
They had Tamari Martin at 6, Michael Morgan at 7.
yeah, don't worry about the opposition. It doesn't matter about the opposition. We're talking about the big dogs. Who? Slade Griffin. Slade Griffin was,
He was nice. He just got injured.
Yes. Yeah.
He played
was
for
solid.
Kiwis, bro.
He was solid.
He was
solid.
he was the next sort of like
Did
the
he?
slash
No.
lock.
Did he? So that was my man Rory Costigan. So Rory finished his career early with a.
He done his
so
neck
Slade
as
Griffin-
well because he went to Newcastle.
He did too.
He went to Newey and
he's coaching at the Warriors now.
but he did something
Yeah.
which
Cut short.
Yeah,
Yep.
right in his prime.
He was like a Ryan Hinchcliffe prototype, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bit like a Wishart.
Are you going Penrith?
Yeah, no. He was a bit like a Wishart, like that Slade Griffin, a little bit, bulkier.
Yeah, a little bit thicker. I'm taking the big 3 in Melbourne over that team and a young money. You want Penrith, don't you?
Oh, I don't really. Fuck.
I'm trying to talk it into you
no, I know.
for the argument's
Then
sake.
I'm trying to look at that 2013 team.
That's
Roosters.
prime. Smitty played another 4 years after that as the best player in the competition. He's an immortal. He's well and truly immortal, that
Yeah,
player.
I just simply go off the Cronks. They were all they all played in the World Cup final that year. They're all still in their prime. No one's declining.
Yep.
They chose when to retire.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it was fuck, yeah.
And that was, I think that was Billy's last good year before he got injured, right?
That was one of the most...
and then Billy got injured in 18.
and that was
he?
the most...
Or 19?
I think so. 18. I think he won the Origin in 18. That was probably the most balanced sides I've ever seen.
And the four,
Very well balanced.
Really
Like and when you talk about Jesse Bromwich, Jordan McLean played for Australia that year.
Big Nasty coming off the bench.
Big Nasty, you know what I mean? That was a very well balanced team. Tohu Harris, don't sleep on that man. Kafusi, do not sleep on that man. Like they were just killers. I'm going to go those guys.
That was about 20 minutes on that.
That's all right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that's a good fucking question.
20-minute
The
question.
fucking Glazer loves it.
Yeah, the
He'd be
Glazer.
sitting there just fucking...
Glazing.
He still has to get the RTS glaze going, but another Dalian winger of the year. He's got to get it.
Shout out to anyone who followed the skip on the multi on the weekend. Lukey.
Hey, what happened then? What happened?
Got to be greedy.
So here we go.
Dude, I
Here we go.
want to know because I don't know the
Let me
lingo
fill you in.
sometimes. Give it to me.
Let me fill you in as a
Craig
non-punter
Craig
and
David.
how Lukey.
Give me the Craig David.
Can you feel me in? So Lukey tried to hit me with the Uno reverse on
what I
the
thought.
weekend. I don't know if he's having a few schooners, but I don't think he knows how an early crow works. So after the game while the game was going, and I've saluted on our Any Triumphs try scorer multi, Zay Yongi tick, Fox scores on his milestone game tick, and RTS Old Boys Day, the old boy scores in the corner tick tick tick. So I send that to the group. And there was nothing back, and I thought, all right, sweet, maybe the boys didn't get on it. It's all good.
I just thought that you won.
You never punt anyway. But
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
normally-
about. I know that you won.
Yeah, normally Lukey follows in, right?
Yeah.
So he messages me after the game, and for those at home who are punters, he goes, "You got me, we're even," and then shows me his multi with Zach Lomax in it and a no try.
That's what I saw, and I got lost.
Yeah. So exactly, you are lost because that is, first of all, he didn't even tell me, right, that he'd gone an extra. So I can't early crow someone that I don't know has got a bet on. That's not how it works. And second of all, he's added a bit of GST. He's chucked a little 10% on my multi. So he's gone against what I said, basically.
Yes.
By adding another
I
player.
got all that. I'm like,
Yeah.
you won. I don't know where Zach
He
Lomax
should have
comes
won.
into this.
He tried to get a little bit more juice on the wicket. And then he's tried to come back at me and say it was my fault for going the early crow.
Okay.
Any excuse.
Well, that's what I thought
good
was
fun.
happening.
The Oxford Drumline was pure chaos on Friday. So.
Yeah.
Guy,
Okay.
big time. Yeah. More stories to come. All right, let's get to the games on the weekend anyway. Thursday kicked this off. We talked about the Panthers New South Wales Cup squad in my Young Bucks maze. I thought this was a really gritty win by your Bulldogs, despite the criticism, because like we said before, to play down to that level is really difficult.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that. Like, they come out there and they would have expected this Panthers team to come out there and just put fucking everything on the line.
They had nothing
You
to
had
lose.
nothing to lose. Playing
Yep.
with house money, and your mindset, if you're the Panthers, is like, especially Dane Laurie, got to give him a massive rap.
Yep.
He's been working on his fucking technique and his defense. Jesus Christ, good work, Dane. They'll be thinking, if there's an injury in any semi-final, I need to be the next man up.
Yep.
So all these guys that are similarly getting named in 18th, 19th, 21, 20
All
to
the way down to
23.
22, yeah.
They're like, I want to be that next guy off the rank if anybody gets injured. And Dane Laurie knows he's been one spot off fucking for 3 years.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a grand final yet. He's been in that squad for 4 years.
He went to the Tigers for 2 years.
Yeah.
So he was at the start of the run, missed a couple of years, and he's been back
Come
for
back.
the last couple.
Yep. So it's just like he needs to probably get one there. But like they've obviously stacked there. But like our Bulldogs guys, we played just enough. We weathered the storm. They nearly scored that first try. I was like, oh shit, let's go. Come on. So they just had to get going. Our boy Galvin, good, a couple of little touches there. I'm sitting in the crowd, right? So I get a feel for it. So I'm sitting with Les and that because I went up. Shout out to Red Bull. I was up in there for a little bit, and then come down and just sat with everyone, with all the real fans, right? And I want to get a sense to how, you know, how everyone's feeling about the Galvin thing, and everyone was just looking at me every time Galvin,
watching your body language.
Yeah, well, and I was just like, and because they're just so harsh on they're harsh on Galvin, right? They're just like everything he did, a ball to the ground. Oh God, fuck! You know, like not making a break, a kick, you know, anything that was near Galvin, it was just like
had to be perfect.
Fucking, I wouldn't say hatred, but just real. Looking back, you know what I mean? I was just like, God, let the kid just like build into the game, right? Even like, you know, bang, little short ball here, backed up, scored the try, and this and that. And end up putting up.
Did everyone drop the shoulders after that point?
Drop the shoulders a little bit, right? But he still had to earn every single thing to get a bit of a praise. They put the camera to Sexton, they started cheering.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I mean? I'm just like,
I was happy for him.
So I was very happy for him. And after the game, I go down the field and Galvin comes over. I said, listen here, kid, like you've just got to, whatever. I'm pretty sure you can hear a lot of murmurs in the crowd. I said, the only way to beat all that shit is just keep fucking setting up plays, line break assists, tries, kicks, everything like that, and then they'll slowly get on your side, mate.
Yep.
Right? So you just have to just play your natural game. Just don't worry about those guys. You only control the controllables, which is your game. That's all you can do. You can't control what they feel. You can't. So don't go out there and try to impress those guys. Impress your teammates, impress your coaches. That'll impress the crowd. Don't think like that.
Yeah. He's got, and I reckon you'd understand this too, mate. So it's just like, I reckon at this point now, they just want to see effort plays more so than the polish.
They just don't want to see little things where the ball hits the ground, where his skill set's a lot better than that. You know, like he's still trying to find his way in the game, build into games. He's still not a natural halfback.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
you can make it. You can manufacture him into one for sure.
Oh, for sure, he can play. You know, and I just said, look, just you played good. You played good. Like we won the game. Everyone's happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Next minute, you just go on to fucking Cronulla. Yeah, you just keep playing.
That was the point of like at the start where people who haven't lived it and played against in those situations like that before, where they have a little scare early. They get held up a couple of times. Dane Laurie comes up with some huge plays. I was like, ooh, this could get ugly for him. That was my thought, because I've been in those games before where you should smash someone. And I even predicted it before, like this could be. I was really impressed. Really impressed. And I think even Ciro was. Maybe some outsiders who expect, who don't understand what it's like to live like those sorts of games and know what it's like, where players go out and give their all and they've got pride. And
I don't think anyone has ever faced a team who's rested 16 starters.
Never.
And Schneider, I'm not considering him a starter. I'm thinking that's a whole reserve grade team.
It is.
It is. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Schneider. And I think Eisenhuth played. He's been a mainstay, but I think he's coming back from injury.
In and out for years.
In and out, you know what I mean? So he's been in there. So I'm just like, okay, well, how do you prepare for a game where you don't really have that much? There wouldn't have been that much a video on any of these players individually. You would have been worried about your game only. We played at our strengths. We just play to win. That's it. Don't worry about them.
Even with Penrith trying to play stop-start.
Yeah, that was it, just to try and stop them the momentum, because they were absolutely buggered. The pace of the game, the way that we play, we want to keep the ball in field, right? Yeah. These high-speed grinds.
Normally they do as well.
Yes, I know, but that's the difference between reserve grade and first grade. Yeah. They didn't give a shit where they were. They were trying to find a 10-metre kick to kick it out, and it was just like, and once they were doing that, it was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It was a matter of time before we were starting to get some points in there. And look, 28-4. You can fucking hold your head up, Penrith.
Good score. Yeah, you know really good for Penrith.
And, now it's good for our for and against that one try. It's okay, you know what I mean? But, it was an effort that I thought the Bulldogs, like, we handled it well.
Sicilian Kurt Man.
Top, what is it? We broke the crowd for Thursday night footy.
Okay. What? You broke?
Yeah.
It was 20,000.
Yeah, it was massive.
What, so the best Thursday night?
Best Thursday night footy crowd in the history of mankind.
Are you kidding? That's so bad.
Something like
Even though that's good for you guys, congratulations.
And just imagine if Penrith had to stack the fucking deck. You know what I mean? Like, you would have got about, I reckon, 15 more.
Yeah, 35.
Probably, and you're going for, just say if it was a meaningful game,
So the biggest crowd on a Thursday night,
it's probably 22,000 or something.
nah, 'cause surely Broncos have played a 40,000.
Or is it at Acor?
Might be the
Maybe.
Might be the
You
call.
GPT in it? Or something like that. It's around-
I
it's
can't
around-
Anyway,
find
we'll take your word on it.
specifically on
Someone in the
Thursday.
comments
It
will
is,
let us
it
know
is,
anyway.
it is. It's either at Acor or is
Yeah.
it the Thursday night
Yeah.
at Acor? It's
Yeah.
definitely something like that.
So
good,
Tilly and Kurt Mann.
Yeah.
I like them off the bench.
Fucking oath.
Yeah.
Satili Tupanua, he's a different man. We're a different team when he's coming
Yeah, I
off the
think
bench
so.
like that.
I think
He
so.
hits like a truck. I just want him to stay fit, and I just want him to stay
So no suspensions.
not suspended because he goes out there with a certain level of fucking intensity. You know, he's bigger than you think. Oz.
He runs
he's about your height,
Yeah.
about 6'3".
Yeah.
and he fucking hits like a truck. He runs like an animal.
I seen Tilly a couple of years ago.
Long
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him with his hair out. Fuck,
Yeah.
it'd be scary.
So take the headgear off and let the hair.
Yeah, oh mate, because it's down. It's like it'd be like Polomalu,
Yeah.
like Troy Polomalu. That's what sort of hair he's got. Or if he had like Dallon's hair.
Yeah. The flying mullet.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that they were really good. And Karaz, that's the.
Is he going to play again, do you think, mate, this year?
I saw him the next day. I
Yeah.
was in it. On
The reports
Friday.
are that
I was
he's
in
not.
Friday doing some stuff with the Bulldogs, and until the MRIs come back and tell you this is,
Yep.
it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it does.
And it fucking sucks for Karaz because I think he would have been nearly picked in that Aussie side. I don't know. He would have been in the squad at least. So
It's not a bad shout.
if you make the squad and they put you in that,
Make a finals run.
That's it's a bit of a tip of the cap to you, saying you're on the right trail to get that green and gold jersey. That hurts.
But
I don't know.
eligibility, he plays for Lebanon. You can only play for one team. Lock him in, Lebanon, not Australia.
Get him in. But what happens to us now? Because Kraz is such an important piece to that back five.
Yeah, Tuala
And
comes
I'm
in,
not
right?
sure what we do. I just don't know. Maybe do you put Bronson Cherry on the wing? You put I was just thinking the other day.
Fuck, is that what you're thinking? Burton to centre, Sexton to 7,
Yeah, something like that. And then
Galvin to 6.
Critter, I don't know. Something like that's what I was thinking.
haven't heard that yet.
Bailey Hayward to 7.
That would be shit.
Bailey Hayward to 7.
Okay, so no
Galvin
Sexton.
to 6.
Yep.
Burton to centre.
Yep.
And Cherry to wing.
Or you could just go Tuala.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or Jethro, Rinakama.
Or Jeffro, just put Jeffro straight in.
Have you got PTSD from NRE getting jumped over a couple of weeks ago?
100% I do. That's
He's a
it.
solid winger.
Yeah, I know.
was a bad outing.
Or maybe he can play centre.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I think he's more of a centre than a winger.
I think he's played majority on the wing. He had a bad outing, but he's a solid winger.
I thought he was decent, but that's because of that game.
Yeah.
Some of these teams.
I could tell by the way you're ruling him out. That you just
fucking
didn't-
oath.
didn't
Yeah, I don't
even
know.
Consider him.
Got house money to play with this week? Do they play around with it? Is that
No,
what you said?
no. Here's why.
Xero don't fuck around, mate. Like we're not in a position to like it's not like coming off a bye. It's probably like that. Like if you rest a lot of players, it's like coming off a bye. It takes a little bit to get going. He's like, nah, fuck that.
You don't have the rhythm.
You
at the
don't
moment
have
to
the
rest.
rhythm. You just got to keep going with momentum. And you like what? You got maximum 4 games left. You want to get to that first round in that first round down in Melbourne. You fucking go as hard as you can and get that fucking win.
Remember,
we're not scared of Melbourne in Melbourne. We are not scared of Melbourne in Melbourne. Never have been. The Bulldogs never fucking have been. And we'll be going down there with the fucking intentions to win. And if you want to get the rest, you get the rest. You front load into that, then you will get the rest, right? So
that's a good buy. You've gone too early for us. Save that energy. We need that next week in a couple of weeks. We can bite that up.
Fucking still be
You know
there.
what? We'll bring it. Hey, Critter playing fullback. You like it? Hybrid? He's playing that hybrid role?
Yeah, well, he's a little bit
different, isn't it?
skillful enough to just be like that.
Connor Tracy goes to right centre. When they're
how
inside
hard that is to do.
Yeah.
Like to be aware of the shape and where you are on the field. Like he's fucking So smart, critter.
Well, I've talked about it before with that's the version that I'd like to see with Latrell and Turbo moving forward.
Yeah. Well, it's going to become because of these back five players, there's certain players that have a high skill set where they can do that. And there's not many. There's about 3 or 4 where Latrell can do that. I think Turbo can do that. Critter can do that. I'm not sure who else could do that. I think Herbie Farmworth could do that.
Herbie could do it.
I think Herbie could do it. Hammer could do it.
But they're sweet because they've got Hammer.
Yeah. But they can fucking. It's a freakish ability.
You gave Dane Laurie up. I just want to back that up. He's a first grader.
Yep.
He's proven that now for he went to the Tigers during a very tough period. Whenever he plays for Penrith, it's normally when all their stars are out.
Yeah, it's a hard
one. It's hard for him. But yeah, he is off contract at the end of the year. Ivan said he would like to keep him. I think there's an opportunity for him somewhere else to at least go and because you're not going to be able to compete with Dill.
No.
Dill's always going to be the guy for the next 2 or 3 years. So maybe he takes an opportunity somewhere else or goes over the Super League.
One thing that I've been not harsh on Dane Laurie, is just his tenacity and energy where he seems to be very lackadaisical and stuff, and his defense looks like he's found that out. You know what I mean? His defense was outstanding. He was everywhere in attack. He was attacking everything. Sometimes when he gets a start, he's just not really attacking like he does usually.
What's the word?
Fucking relaxed. It's too relaxed. Sometimes I'm like, fuck Dano. You got so much ability. Just attack.
That seems like it's his personality.
Yeah, though. I know. But you don't want that as your fullback. Take the meters.
Yeah.
But he just he proved to everyone that I reckon if there's an injury there, he could. A couple
of quotes from him this week.
So I say there we go because I don't reckon. Sorry, Luke, I'll come back to you really quickly. I don't think they can win the comp without Nathan Cleary and Isaiah Yeo. Dylan Edwards misses, and he plays fullback. Can they win the comp?
Yeah. I think so. I think so. If he plays to his ability, because of everything is so. It's very structured out there. He could fall straight into that structure.
Well,
and he's got to be fit. I'm pretty sure.
And I know how much you love Dill too.
Yeah, I love Dill. I wouldn't say they'll be 100%, but they can.
But they can still win.
They can if they got to a grand final.
Yep.
Dylan Edwards is in the prelim, and then he got injured.
All the way there.
And then you put Dane Laurie in.
That's bad juju.
I don't even want to put it out there.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry for asking that. Just
go.
Let's go.
Martin Gaber.
But yes.
Yes, we get it.
Martin Gaber, news.com.au's article. He was asked the question. Well, that's definitely the goal. It's obviously hard sitting behind Dill and all the boys there. We've got world class players at the Panthers. It's awesome every time I get an opportunity. I try and put my best foot forward. If I get the opportunity again, I'll do the same thing. I'm just going to take it day by day. My manager's going to sort all that stuff out. I'm just going to rip him for the Panthers, and hopefully they give me one more year.
All good. Great locker room guy.
Love
to hear that as a club. But
I would love for him just to get a
actually,
premiership.
And then he adds, I'm open to anything, whatever's best for myself and my missus. We'll go from there.
Good on you, mate. Good attitude.
Go and have a crack over in Super League and just dominate. That would be my. That'd be my.
He'd get Man of Steel over there.
Bevan Frenchish.
Yeah.
He would get Man of Steel over there. He would carve up that much.
He's probably a bigger version of
he's got
Bevan
Bev.
as well.
Got Bev.
Yeah, with size, but Bev's silky. Bev is silky. Bev's probably got him covered with silk. What do you got?
Just a little bit of information on that. I don't know if we want to digress a bit to the Titans reporter.
Who? Travis Main?
Yeah, apparently the old club gear steward was sacked for grabbing him by the throat after he mouthed off in the media.
What?
Yeah.
Recently?
Not recently, but this is from our man up north. We know who he is. He can barely speak. Yeah, because I asked him. He goes, "Yeah, he's a fuckwit." True story. Our old club steward was sacked for grabbing him by the throat after he mouthed off in the media. So obviously this Travis dude mouthed off in the media. Gear steward fucking had a crack at him. So he's known.
Was that back in the day? No,
this is.
I got a reliable source that said he's a good fella too, though. So it's like anything, right?
Yeah. You have your moments.
Yeah. Well, he's had
some good and bad ones. And Birdie's he's just like, fuck him.
Birdie hates everyone.
Yeah,
he's
that's what I was thinking.
He's like the player haters ball.
He was probably just going,
yeah.
What did you do though? It must have been that guy.
And Birdie was always getting in dramas too, right?
Always.
He would have been
sticking up for Birdie.
Birdie's messages
Get some
in the
yarns
group
out
chat.
of him at the golf tap.
Yeah. I want to ask him about that at the golf day. We'll have a chat later on. Eels versus Warriors, 26-22. Isaiah Yonge continues the late push for Rookie of the Year, Mace.
Yeah.
Lecker was good, but didn't get the win. And the Warriors, and he's been coming off the bench. And
scored 2 of the best.
I know. Like, I'm trying to, go. Without talking Lecker down, I want to start just pushing Isaiah Yonge again because the 3 or 4 weeks off hurt him with the broken hand. But during that period, Rob Toya and Lecker haven't necessarily just gone whooshka. Like, Lecker's been on the bench for a couple of weeks, had huge moments at the end of the games, had 2 huge moments again in this game. Most likely, Lecker's going to get it. Most likely. And I reckon Isaiah Yonge's jumped Rob Toya, though. There you go.
I think so. And I think, so just say Isaiah Yonge, I was flicking through stats. Most meters gained, Tedesco, just say 4,600. Yonge's missed 6 games, so 6 games.
Yep.
He's come 3rd or 4th.
Wow. No, he missed
4th,
3.
So 3 games, but he would be absolutely winning that. He would be winning meters gained. Like, I think Teddy's first, and I think he's like 4th. I don't know what it is, but like, did he miss 3 games? Was that it? 3 or 4?
I think 3.
Fuck, I thought he was out for a little bit.
How many games has he played?
What type of stat is that? Is that a?
I've got it.
Yeah, it's like it's hacking. Most meters.
Most meters. Teddy's 479.
Yeah.
Then it goes Terrell, Connor Tracy, Isaiah Yonge at 408.
Yeah.
So he's only 3 games off, and he's 70 meters behind him.
No, so Mace wanted the question not around the meters, but the games. So he's played 20 games this year. So you throw in 2 buys, take away 4 games.
4 games. That's
3 buys. He's missed 3 games.
Okay, 3 games. Okay,
3 games. Yeah. And he might be able to run some meters against the Knights next week too. By the way. He's on fire. I remember I watched him live.
Total runs you're referring to.
Yeah, something and meters games. So I know the one that you just said.
I'll tell you the exact game he hit my radar. He started the season awesome, even though the team was struggling. Lukey, as a Parramatta fan, I think you're at the game. I think you're at this game. Early on in the season, maybe. Actually,
I went to the Tigers game. That's the only game I've been to this year.
It might have been their first win against the Dragons. He was awesome. He was all over the field. And he goes sideline to sideline. And he was, remember when he made a tackle on the right side and he gets back and then they put a kick in, Lockie Ellis put a kick in and he knocked it over.
I think he's my Rookie of the Year. He is.
Already. Over Lecker.
Yeah. Because I think Lecker's because he's been playing in the middle, left and right edge. He's been, I just think he's been, and he's young. He's playing big minutes all the time, where Yonge, he hasn't missed a beat.
So Yonge's 18th on total run meters, 3,466. He's played 20 games. Teddy's played 23.
He's a fucking beast, mate.
He's a gun.
But it's just the overall.
He's definitely taken over Toya.
Yeah. I think he has as well, but definitely.
He's been pretty quiet after the Origin period. It just takes a long... Mate, they're 19 years old. These kids got 27 games. Chuck 3 Origin games in there, like for Toya. Man, it's
you know what, Robbie, and I don't think, and you're right, 100%. When I sat down with Isaiah Izzy last week, he had 60 games in New South Wales Cup for Penrith. That's a good stint.
Yeah.
That's good football for a reserve grade before you hit the scene.
Yeah, 100%.
And then you can see that he's not, in fact... As the season's going longer, he's getting better, where Lecker and Bobby are just feeling the pinch. Even though Lecker, I keep going back to Warriors fans, calm down. Lecker was awesome on the weekend. He was different. But the difference off the bench. But the reason Webby put him to the bench is he would have seen signs of fatigue. He's 19 years old. He's going to be an absolute superstar, and so is Bobby Toya.
Yeah.
But I think that's the difference between the three.
And that was the difference. Just say, when we were coming through the system, right? We were playing flag and reserve grade for about 2 to 3 years. So you're playing flag and then you're backing up for reserve grade. So by the time I got to first grade, I'd already played like 40, 50 reserve grade games and about like 20.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when I'm 18. So 17, 18. No, when I was young, because they just put you, they'll play.
The reason I'm laughing is people normally play that many games at like 20 and he's playing.
Yeah, but that was the way. If you were good enough, and that's where the Sunnies come through, and Roy, and we all come through the same sort of system when we're playing flag. Then Bar would bring you up to Reggie's.
Straight up to Reggie's.
Yeah, straight play, and then you'd end up starting for Reggie's. And there was just and then you go back to flag, and you're like, so they're mucking around with you thinking, can he play first grade? So this is when you're like 18, 19. in that really crucial part of your career, especially for young forwards and even halves. And then you go, boom, when you get to first grade, you're all right. You're not like totally scared about the pace of the game and the physicality of the game, because Reggie's was pretty fucking brutal as well, because you had a lot of first graders back there as well. But I think that if you've got that system at most clubs, the guys that come through like your SG ball, you can see with the St George team now, and then they get put straight into like to playing reserve grade. They skip 21s, they skip flag, they go straight to Reggie's, and that's good. That's what you want to do. So you're 18, 19, you don't worry about flag because flag's 21s. Then they put you straight. All our best kids are in reserve grade, so they're waiting in the wings to their next jump is first grade.
I'm trying to get you New South Wales Cup going, so it's not. It was a different format. So
it was a different format. It wasn't. It was like you'd have to play because there was flag, which was 19s, then reserve grade.
Your list for rugby league project is fucking crazy.
So it's just like you just couldn't. Like that was it. That was the jump flag. If you weren't playing, if you didn't go flag to Reggie's, it was you didn't know what to do. Anyway,
292. Just find and go one more season somewhere for 8 of the best.
No, I couldn't be fucked. Numbers
300 gamer.
Yeah,
fuck, you're so close though.
They count those Pommy games too. As I said, the Catalans. I got 300 at the Catalans. I doubt that I'll be getting my jersey, but.
Mitchell's tackle on Chanel Harris-Tavita.
Oh man,
that's the difference between Mitchie now and pre-Origin. Maybe that Origin debut that he got when he fucking broke his back, and even before the grand final, like he's just gone to.
He's all right. He's 1 and 2. He's 1 or 2.
Yeah,
you know, like with his good mate Cleary, they're good mates and everything like that. But they're competing. They know they're like, you know, whoever. I mean, Cleary's going to go on a big run this year.
You're expecting?
Expect him to be 7.
Kangaroos too.
Yep. So Mitch will be like, okay, well I'll be 6. But Munster's going to have something to say about that if he gets to a grand final and wins it, which they'll be thinking they could. So where does that put Moses? Do you put him in? Did you just put him in there because you have to, because he deserves it? Which he does. Because you only got 3 weeks over there, and we'll be there.
What I'm loving
and
is
we'll be there watching them and watching them train.
Yeah, we've been at I reckon all 4 will make it.
Because because you're not going to have time to fuck around with these. You got no warm up games. You got no. When we were there for like 10 weeks. We were playing England A. We were playing the Frenchies. We were fucking
So what do you reckon that favours the vets?
Yeah, well, you got to go. You've just got to stick and pick, really. And if there's any injuries, then Moses might come in. You're not going to play him off the bench.
No.
So you got your.
I think Mitch starts or he's not in.
Yeah. Do you reckon he starts or he's not in the squad?
I reckon he starts at 6 or he's not in the 17. Whereas Money,
100%, yeah.
Like, just say if Kevy decides, I doubt it because of the Queensland connection. But if Money wasn't to start, I could still see at 6. I could still see him playing centre. I could still see him playing 14. Him and Tommy Dearden could be fighting, but I think it'll be Money 6 and Cleary 7. And Mitch is cover for all 3 games over there.
Yeah.
And Tommy Dearden 14.
Yeah, and Dearden, so it's going to be hard. It'll be hard.
His communication with Goff was really funny throughout the game as well. There was a couple of really funny comments, and I loved his presser with Jason Riles. They're having a bit of fun up there together.
I don't think they understand how funny Rolsey is as a human. Like Rolsey, if you ask me what's Rolsey, I say he's fucking hilarious. Like him and I got along so good, and he's just like a big kid. And I don't. Obviously, you don't want that. You know, you're a head coach, everything like that. But like, they're probably figuring out his sense of humor. Like, he doesn't take things that serious. And like, obviously, at the start when you're fucking getting pumped, you have to be serious. But like, he's got a wicked sense of humor, and he's a funny man. He's very beloved, and he's highly respected. And I think they're playing for him.
Yeah, Mitch loves him. I was saying the other day at the golf day as well. Just like
next year, I reckon we'll be talking about our boy Jack Williams as an Origin player.
Jack Williams, Smokey signed for signing of the year. I put down. He's been awesome.
He hits like a truck. He he's got Crichton in his way. It's a left side back row, but I think he can play lock. I think he can play right side. I think he can just be the perfect bench player.
What about the other back row on the other side, mate? Lecker comes up with another moment of brilliance, a couple of really good tries. How about back rowers now? And this is like a trend, and it's been around for a while, but the level of execution now of back rows these days with Ali Katoa really stands out.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Nanai was doing it, over the last couple of years and fucking pushing for try scorer of the year. Hamoli Olakawatu can come down with the ball. Nikita's all right. He's all right. Liam Martin can come down with one every now and again. Huddy Young doesn't mind to try off a kick, but like more across the ground. Leka Halasima.
How does he? And like he ain't 6'4".
He's a nugget.
He's
6'1".
But he positions himself.
Just got Rennie covered.
Yeah, by 3 inches, I reckon. He's 6'1".
But great hands.
Yep.
Doesn't lose any momentum. No. And he's done it 3 or 4 times. It's no fluke now.
No.
It's no fluke.
Like you sort of expect it with those other blokes that you did mention, but like you got to watch where he positions himself perfectly, and he just gets it, barges out of the way a little bit, gets his hands up there.
He just wants it more.
He's got some hops on him.
He just wants
exactly,
it more.
yeah. That's what it looks like. He gets through and gets position. He locks in with the ball the whole time, and like I get it where Melbourne players are pretty good at that because they do outsource AFL players.
AFL,
and they have those those pads where you jump on and you do a lot of stuff. The Roosters do that a lot. They use the Swans and
no AFL teams in New Zealand that he could learn from.
Oh yeah, there should be an AFL team. That should be the next one. But yeah, I rate Leka. He's outstanding. In that try, hits a really good line. Fuck, he's good, man.
This is one of the big. You could tell Webby was really frustrated after this game, and I think he's starting to get to the point where it's like, I feel like maybe not a realization. What's the word?
Yeah, I think it is.
Maybe, yeah. Part of it where there's a realization that they're just running out of a bit of juice. And everything that he's telling them, it feels like he's giving them the information and they're just unable to execute it. But one of the most alarming things for me in this game, and I was calling the game as well, and didn't even really call his name. It wasn't until going back and looking at it when I was coming up with my player of the matches and saying, mate, Wade Egan was out there for 52 minutes. He had no attacking
mistakes
stats.
too. He had a couple of mistakes.
He has to be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Without Luke Metcalf, at the start of the year, before Luke Metcalf went on this run, I reckon maybe Webby said something to him. He is the most dangerous threat. Now, that also goes back to the quick play the balls and all that.
Yep.
But the Warriors will win.
They were generating quick play the balls.
They would pretty much win in every stat.
Yes.
I don't know if he was carrying something into the game, but they didn't have Sam Healy on the bench, which I don't know what's happening there. Like, that's the one, I suppose, you know how much I love Webby. The one criticism I've had, I'd say over the last 4 weeks, is I want to see more of Sam Healy. I think I've seen enough of Tanner Boyd.
Tanner Boyd played all right.
He's okay.
Oh, no, he's okay. He's okay. But like, what do you do? Like, you change now?
I think you have to, because here's my thing. If Tanner Boyd this might not make any sense. If Tanner Boyd is your first grade halfback throughout the season, solid. Like, I think he can win you games. I think he can get you to points, and you've got enough pieces around him to still be, a top 4 team. But in your heart of hearts, do you believe Tanner Boyd can win a finals game?
No.
I don't.
The Warriors have done great to get to where they are.
Yeah.
You just got to, they ran out of troops.
I think they're a better chance with Chanel, Tamaiti, Martin at 7.
Yeah. Yes.
Wade Egan at 9 and Sam Healy off the bench.
That sounds all right. I wouldn't mind that. I would give that a crack this week and then see how it goes.
But
then just go into the semi-finals front load. You're playing with fucking house money. Everyone's proud of what the New Zealand team have done this year. You lost about 4 or 5 genuine starters. Right, if they were full deck of cards, I'm like they finished top 4 easily, maybe even 3rd, even 2nd. You know what I mean? And they go for it.
Yeah, they had a nice run.
They had a nice little run there, and they're like, okay, we get that first semi. They blacked that night out over in Go Smart Stadium, whatever it's called these days.
Go Media.
Go Smart. That and they would have been hard to beat, but this is the part. It's hard,
and this is the part that they've got to get past as well, right? So after the game, these are Cameron George, the CEO, was on their weekend sports show over there, which must be a radio show. He goes, talked about a please explain from the NRL around the no try. Dimitri Vaimuanga actually said straight after the game, when I was watching the game, and this is, it's hard when you call on a game too, because I don't know what the it would be Fox, right? I don't know what the Fox commentators are saying, but I was saying it during the call. I was like, Dimitrik's touched the ball and then it goes into Yongi. No bias, like whatever. Like Para can't make the 8 anyway. So whether Para win or not, I could care less, even though I played for Para. But I was watching it going, he touched it. There was a lot of controversy following the game off the back of it. But then even with the explanation of Dimitrik saying after the game, I did touch it, he thought he was facing his own goal line, which was not the case. His body was turned, but there was no clear evidence of the ball going backwards because he touches it and then very quickly Isaiah Yongi touches it, which is 9 times out of 10 a knock on.
Yeah,
so
that's what I look pretty black and white.
Yeah, Warriors fans like people.
I wouldn't be writing a fucking email to the NRL.
No way.
I ain't getting anywhere.
No way.
Do you reckon that'll get to Volandi's desk?
He's currently mulling over it at the moment.
Yeah.
He's just reading it going, oh, geez, this is really bothering me.
He's had a few emails from Warriors fans over the years, I reckon, and CEOs. Roosters 40 defeat the Storm 10. This one come from Australian Shed Builds. Scope, you couldn't have been more correct. Marky Mark has just scored 4 screamers.
I was watching this.
And nothing from the boys. 2 huge, what the heck is going on? Get around him, boys, and fire up.
Okay.
That's the Mad Dragon too, by the way.
Nah, I've got it.
Dragon actually?
Yeah, he goes, shout out to the Mad... Oh, no, sorry. He's going, shout out to the Mad Dragon.
This is Shy Smokes Barbecue?
Gotcha.
Is this different
All right.
account?
I got some. It's Mark's personality.
It is, eh?
Yep. He don't show any emotion at all. And I'm like, how do you get unless, he ain't jumping up like fucking some of these players and everyone gets in there and he just puts the ball down and he walks, he's fucking stoic as hell, walks straight back. And what do you do?
Can I play devil's advocate for that? Either does Toops.
But they just, Well, there's Toops who's been a 15-year player.
Fair.
Then you got this guy who's just they don't really know his personality that much. He's a fucking professional
I reckon he's
athlete.
quirky.
He might be, yeah.
I reckon
don't
he's a
know him
different
personally.
cat.
I'd love to meet him.
Yeah.
I just think pretty normal when I had a beer with him.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
When did you have a beer with him?
The Budgie Smuggler boat party.
But when
there you go.
Yeah.
when he scores a try, he don't give you anything. There's no. It might be a little bit of a ball toss or something like that. But it's because he goes, I'm meant to score these tries.
In fairness, I don't totally agree with this. There was one at the end where they celebrated hard when he scored 4.
Yep.
That was a good celebration. And there was an opportunity where I think it was maybe the second or third when Money hit him out where he was injured after it. I think he hurt his back.
Yeah.
So they all ran over. The energy was good. And then they seen that he was sort of stretching. So in fairness, there was a couple of good ones.
Yep.
A couple of where the first ones, I don't know, when the game's still on the line and you're maybe not playing as well, we get to pass for that. I was okay with it on the weekend. I didn't think it was, I was more disappointed the week before because the shit that he did the week before was even though the scorelines weren't in their favour, unbelievable plays.
Yeah.
These were cool.
But it's hard to, those ones that you were saying, because they're getting pumped, right? They were getting pumped, and as you score on those tries, right at the start, I expected a good one, but at the end, I expect nothing. You know what I mean? Because it was already over. But these ones, I just watched him and the way that he carried on. He doesn't carry on.
Second that, I just watched, so it must have been his last season with the Wallabies. It's 24-27, 75th minute to Argentina. Takes an interception to the house, runs the whole way. It looks like it's at Suncorp potentially.
Yeah. 0 fucks.
Throws the ball, turns around, goes for it.
Show me it. Let's
Come
watch
on.
it.
Cuts off. So he's going to the house.
Bring it up here. Pause that shit.
I think it's his personality. I'm going with that. He's
Big
just
swan dive?
Big Swan.
Fuck, he's an athlete. He's a gun.
Have you seen how he trains? I've been watching. I followed him on. I think it's Gould Performance or something like that. The amount of extra training that he does. Couldn't catch Matty Burton, but so Rubes is Rubes got it over him.
All right, we need to find what game is that? 20. Can you find the game? Go to YouTube and you'll be able to find highlights because I want to see the celebrations after it and see what the Wallabies give him.
I reckon they give him less.
Let's see. Find it for us.
It's the Wallabies.
Hey, apart from that, I thought the Roosters were awesome, especially after. This is a fucking good game too, by the way.
Oh, great game.
This is like the scoreline doesn't reflect how Like
as I said,
there was a finals like start, like a finals like first half. There was a bit of niggle in it. There was, Nelson was, getting through his stuff. Nelson was being Nelson. Angus Crichton was being Angus Crichton. There was fucking so many. There was desperation in the first half, which absolutely ruined it for the Storm in the second half. But credit to the Roosters and my man. You know how much I love him. I reckon Egan Butcher is Jack Williams at Cronulla. Does that make sense?
He's getting better.
Does that make sense?
No.
If Egan Butcher goes somewhere else, Egan Butcher is Jack Williams.
He needs to go somewhere else.
But and there's probably Roosters fans that shut the fuck up. He's ours. We signed him.
No.
I just reckon he will never, because Rads is a better player than him, and I fully believe that. If you had me pick a team, I would pick Rads over top of him. Yeah. But not by much. And if Egan Butcher went somewhere else, I think he would flourish.
Egan Butcher has been hampered by.
Just cuts off.
Yeah, he's been hampered by a lot of injuries, ACL injuries, shoulder injuries. He's been banged up. I think he's still only 25.
He'd be younger than that, I
Maybe
reckon.
younger. And I love him.
23, 24.
He's a Bondi boy, him and his
Bondi
brother.
Junior.
Fucking legends, you know what I mean? Great people. I just don't...
I think they might even be Souths Junior.
I'm not sure what's happening with the Rad situation. But
Rads was awesome.
Rads was great.
Yep.
I love it. But Egan Butcher off the bench, he'll be forcing his way in there somewhere.
Egan's 25.
25. So he's still got his peak to go. So it's up to him whether he wants to, I heard there was rumours that Souths were knocking.
Well, he's a Souths Junior.
I know. There was Wayne's trying to fucking hit his feelings. You know what I mean? But I think he looked good on that left edge. Souths, and I think they'd pay him accordingly, but I'm not sure.
Feels like he feels to me, the Butcher brothers feel like to me that they will be the Mitch Orbisons of the world. Yes. Just love the club, probably take unders.
Yeah, but they're not local. They were never local juniors, the Orbisons.
No, but Orbo started in under 20s with me.
I know.
So went through the system.
I played with both of them. But I'm like, these guys are born and bred in the eastern suburbs, so it'll be even more.
He's available November.
Not leaving.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
More of a chance.
That's what you mean by that.
I think there's other boys are from up Taree, up north, and I don't think.
Yeah, the boys were from, I think they're from Byron.
Yeah,
around Byron
somewhere up there.
Yeah, the Orbos.
Definitely up north.
The Orbisons.
The Orbisons, yeah.
Mitch and I played with
Roy Orbison.
Jimmy and Mitch. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Mitch was a gun. Mitch was such a good rooster.
Yeah.
Such a good rooster.
But
Jimmy was a gun too, man.
Yeah.
He was a tough bugger. I think he's one of those guys just a little bit small and too tough for his own good.
Mate.
Yeah.
You're right. Ballon of Seagulls was his
Yeah. Yeah. Because we arrived we all arrived the year that I got there. There was like an influx of guys that become like
28, 08.
great players for the Roosters for a long time.
Jake Friend,
Me, Piercy, Mitch Orbo, Sean Kenny Dow,
Chero.
Frank Paul. Chero was a couple of years younger, but he played in the South Comp.
Yeah, that's right.
But he was like a Maddo boy, so he was already from the area. And I'm the only one that didn't work out.
Yeah, that 20s group coming through, they fucking filled the roster.
Louis Brown?
Filled the roster up for
Louis Brown, Michael Lett.
2010s, yeah.
Michael Lett,
yeah, he was good.
Michael Lett was a problem from out at
he was.
Campbelltown.
Fast.
We had a gun team.
Yeah.
Frankie Winterstein.
He was a fucking talent.
Yeah.
He was a talent. Was that all in that squad?
Rory Costigan.
Was that all in that squad?
Rory Costigan.
Because I remember because I was in first grade then 2008, 9. I thought they were coming through.
Yeah.
Then they all sort of.
So I left after 20s, and then once you arrived, they would have just been New South Wales Cup first grade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mate, yeah. They
What else have we got? Where are we?
Are they so?
Oh, yeah, so here's the ladder.
Yesterday, the question I asked yesterday: are the Roosters in the fucking 8, or can the Eagles jump? What the fuck is happening?
Eagles can't. Dolphins can.
Why?
It's
Didn't they look like they had they're on 28 points?
All right, here's my question. So I'll explain to you this 8, 9, and 10. And we're probably going to talk about this the more we go.
Yeah.
So the Roosters for and against is plus 102.
Yep.
The Dolphins is
87.
plus 87. So there's a 15-point difference, right? But the Dolphins are a game behind. Manly are a game behind, but Manly's for and against is 20 plus.
Yeah.
So they've got. So in order for Manly to make it, they've got to win by 50 and the Roosters lose by 50, basically, or 40 or whatever. Dolphins is way more realistic.
Yep.
They're going to be able to watch the Roosters play against Souths on Friday night, book a few trails back. There are reports, and I'm hearing...
We should go Red Bull fucking got
Cam
sweet,
Murray?
man.
I'm hearing Cam Murray.
I don't want to see him out there.
Either do I, but I'm hearing Cam Murray.
Do you think on that, Kevy came out 3 or 4 weeks ago, said all I need to see is 40 minutes from Cam Murray to put him on the tour?
Kevy, respectfully, I don't need to see 40 seconds of Cam Murray to know that he will be ready to go in an Ashes tour.
No, it means
that's crazy. That he
no,
even
and
has to see
but
40
I understand that because just say in myself, Mark O'Mealy, in 2005, we were injured all year, right? And all we had to play was like probably 4 games, but 4's more than fucking 80 minutes, right? And then we got picked. We didn't make the 8 or anything, and then we got picked because they stick and pick and stick.
I
whatever
fully
it is.
appreciate that.
But I don't. But I'm saying we had 4 or 5, 6 games. He's got 80 minutes. That's not enough.
The only part that I disagree with now, as much as like I've got full respect for you old boys, this is like
Different.
That was a drinking culture back then, and partying culture.
I'm not even saying. I'm just saying like they will pick and stick if they can pick Cam Murray because they know how important he is to that squad, and if he gives him 8, because I reckon he's been training outstanding for 4 or 5 weeks. Don't even think about fucking training. Who cares?
If I was South, I would not only not play him in this game, I would really do my best to convince him not to play.
If anyone can,
Wayne?
it's Wayne Bennett.
Okay, we'll
That's
see.
right.
Wayne picked me, but Wayne picked me in that team.
Because he's Australian coach, it's different, right?
Yeah.
But also, like I would try to convince him, but then if he says to me, no, I want to represent the jersey, then I would let him play.
Yeah, and
I
think that's what's happening.
And also, like an example for the modern day player, Mace, Mitchell missed the last 6 games of the season last year. It was unbelievable for Australia as the number 7. You know, like the players can do it in this day and age.
Achilles, but definitely it's not an Achilles. That's the price.
With the complications.
The complications that he's had, the amount of football that he's had. I'd be just going, mate, have a full preseason. You will be fucking one of the first picked in Origin next year and in the tests in the World Cup. Don't worry about it. I know, but this is the thing that gets them. People don't understand. It's the Ashes that's getting them. They haven't played in this thing since 2003. So you want to tick that box. I won the Ashes. You know, it's something that I can say. You know what I mean? Like something they might not play. I'm not sure what they do with the international game.
Yeah.
Like we thought we were going to play in Ashes every 4 years.
Yeah.
Fucking did it? Didn't work out like that. Times change. They try and work out something else. So I think that might be playing in his head, but hopefully clear it. We don't know how he's fucking feeling. I just don't want it to be re-injured. South supporters would be like, what the fuck is he doing? You know, if you're
on the fence.
If you're the GM,
I speak to a few South fans every now and again. They're on the fence. Do you want me to get back to this later prediction? Then I want to get your opinion on.
Sorry.
So the Roosters, right? So not only do they have to fend off the Dolphins, here's where they're in a predicament. So they're going to go a full deck of cards regardless, right? Because they have to win the game to make sure that they get an 8 spot. But they could potentially, and this could be a bonus, and no disrespect to them, but sorta. If they get to 7th and Panthers rest their players like you're anticipating, Panthers drop to the 8th position, and if the competition plays out like I expect, the wild card is Broncos Storm. Because Bally's pissed off. I anticipated Melbourne resting players. Broncos having a play, obviously, to maintain their top 4 spot. But Roosters, with not only a win against Souths, will stay in the 8, but potentially jump the Panthers, who we are expecting to rest players again, and then get an away game against the Warriors compared to the Sharks. Or if you're the Roosters, do either of those teams worry you, the Warriors or the Sharks? Because that's the most likely.
I don't think anyone worries them.
Yeah.
That's fucking interesting.
Would you prefer to stay in Australia though and play the Sharks? That's what I'm getting at. Like, you got a trip away to New Zealand. Do you like your chances more against New Zealand? Probably on the roster. But then you got to travel.
But not the trip.
Not the trip.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's big. That's a big thing.
And then then you got to play a game the following week against one of the losers. That could be the Bulldogs, Broncos, Storm. So you might have to travel again.
Yeah. That sucks. The traveling to New Zealand would suck.
Anyway, Storm, talking about them. It was good to see Warbrick back. I I don't think there's not an overreaction for me on the Storm because even though I didn't anticipate the blowout like this, we did tip the Roosters, and I have been saying all year, not that they're this sort of team where they get blown out like this, but they're not the Storm of years past. They're not. They're just, there's something not quite there, and I know they're missing heaps of players. Calm down, Storms fans. There've been a lot of passionate Storm fans in our comments of late too. I know you're missing Hughesy. I know you're missing Harry. I know you're missing Ali Katoa. I know you're missing Xavier Coates. I get all that. Nick Meaney. But in years past...
Didn't matter.
Bell's 600th game, this wouldn't have happened. I'm telling you it wouldn't have happened. So, can Melbourne Storm win the competition? Yes. Yes, they fucking can. Raiders are my team and have been my team since Magic Round. But I think the competition's wide open, and as frustrated as Belly was after the game, the healthiest team is going to win this competition, mates. Yep. And whether that's the Raiders, the Roosters, the Storm, Bulldogs, fucking Broncos, whoever it may be, if you can get healthy and go on a 4-week run, or even 3 if you're lucky enough.
Keep your mainstay.
It's fucking Penrith realised that. And although he's fucking pissed off because... that was embarrassing. He said it was embarrassing for him to receive the award after the game, after that performance, which is
big.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, his presser. And this is what I respect about Belly as well. His presser lasted nearly 10 minutes.
Is it? What do they usually last?
He's normally pretty good. They normally go pretty detailed. That's the part I love about Belly. Whether they win or lose, he stays out there. But he just wanted to be answering questions.
Yeah.
Because he's sending a message.
Yeah.
He's having his full-time speech and he's still pissed off. So out of frustration, most coaches just go,
And he's already had the chat to the team?
Exactly right.
Yeah.
This is a part of the game.
It's
a part of the coaching game, mate.
Yeah.
So rather than get frustrated, get the shits, take it out on the media, he sat there and answered all their questions and said how frustrated he was.
Any other questions?
So it gets clipped up. The players see it. I hope that he's able to just sit back because I love so many players in the Storm team. So they're another team I'm rooting for. And I'd love to see Money get a premiership after everything he's been through this year as well, right? Like, that'd be awesome for him. So I think he's got to reassess it, take the emotion out of Friday night and rest your players.
Yep.
And
stick to what's been working and stick to the process and don't let emotions get in the road.
We'll see Tuesday.
And we're talking to Craig Bellamy. He knows better than fucking us too.
Of course he does.
He knows, but he won't make any knee-jerk reactions going, this and that. I've got to play him because they didn't play that. That's a rookie coach. This is Craig Bellamy. So I'll be very surprised if like Money and that aren't getting rested this week.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what I mean? Like rest.
So Harry's still not playing.
Harry's not playing, but bring some other guys in that did get rested, and even with Penrith, I'm like, okay, you did rest 16. Like I'm expecting you to rest still the Liam Martins, the Yowies, the guys that have played some really big minutes for the last 3 or 4 years, and in the rep state as well. But all these other young guys and all the young kids and that, get them out there.
Yep. So Casey McLean's, Blaze Delaney's,
get those kids out there and get them used to the pace of the game. Not the pace of the game, but like, hey, this is nearly semi-final football. You know what?
I'm starting to feel real like Big Nasty. I feel like there's just a spotlight on him. And you know what I reckon doesn't help Nas as well with the backlash from fans is whenever he gives away a penalty or makes an error, I feel like the camera stays on him for longer.
About fucking 10 seconds, hey? You're trying to wait.
He's bigger than everyone.
Exactly. And he's such a big personality. And like one part that pissed me off, you know how much I love Connor. Connor Watson's my guy. Like.
Oh, when he pushed him? Yeah.
Now I'm watching.
No, it's just my art.
I'm watching now. You know when you see a pity with a fucking muzzle on that's just lost his fight for life? Now I think is so worried about giving away penalties.
Big Great Dane.
He's a fucking big Great Dane that never gets to go out without a muzzle on his fucking face. And he doesn't get to be a real dog.
Yeah.
Because he probably...
He's one of those real fucking big dogs. What are they called? Oh, God, no.
Yeah,
I'll think
the Dobermans. Yeah, Dobermans.
Yeah, they get the proper
They nearly bit a kid. They nearly bit a kid one day, so they've lost all
that attack wolves and
all
shit,
privileges.
Yeah. Oh, you've lost all privileges. Connor gets up. All it was Big Nasty was over top of him. Connor gets up, bit fiery, pushes him, and Nas just goes,
What are you doing?
like, I can't do anything anyway.
Did you watch the Barley tape, Connor? It's
not just Connor.
No, I'm joking. But like, that's what he's thinking. He's like,
Yeah.
did you see what I did to people in the ring? It don't last a fucking second, son.
Then they cut to Belly, right? And Belly's always like fucking nasty. Like, you know, he's under that much pressure to not hit people high, not to shoulder barge anyone. I think they need Nas to win a premiership.
They do. They need a disciplined Nas, and they just need the big dominant human that he can be, right?
But I don't think he can be that version of himself. I think he's so scared of fucking slipping up and giving away a penalty or doing something.
I mean, just say in defense. I worry about him in defense because he's so tall and the shoulder to the head. I worry about that. But everything else, I think he's got it. He's got it down pat, I reckon.
I know he does because he doesn't do anything. But I feel like that's not the real version of him. My point is,
he wants to rip the
let the big dog eat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Take the muzzle off the fucking go hard for 4 games and fucking live and die by the sword. That is my thing. Like, I would go.
But then Bell's the grand final again.
You fucking, who cares? Go, like, they fucking made the grand final. This version of Nas, I'm watching him going, he's pulling back, he's holding, he's
trying to Corso. He's a big cane Corso. That's what he is. He's a big cane Corso, the most fucking aggressive dog in the world and the biggest dog of them all. They can't. Here, look. He's a fucking cane. They will attack bears.
Yeah, fucking.
That's what fucking Big Nasty is.
Yeah.
And they put a muzzle on him. And I
you know
hate
what?
it. But
and because the bear no longer exists in the NRL. You know who the bear was? Jared Hargraves.
Yeah,
he's over in the Super League. So there's no longer a bear for him to go toe to toe with.
There's no one in his weight division that can go at him.
No.
And even
there's no alphas
Stefano's
left.
in his team. Stefano's a big boy. They'd be going at it all the time.
Yeah.
But I just think if Nas can just get about 40 minutes of destruction.
Less.
Yeah. I mean, he can fucking whole team up by himself. If he's in the right frame of mind, when he's not pass first and offload down short sides and all this sort of shit, when he's locked into that, makes it personal against that other prop, he's fucking going down. I don't care how big that guy is in any other team. If you name any of the guys, him and Payne Haas, I don't think Payne Haas is belting him.
There you go. So here's
Tino's
my
not in there.
compromise. Here's where I'm going. You said 40, simplify it. Big Nasty only plays 20 minutes.
First
Just
20.
First 20, wherever you play him, I'm giving you 20, big boy. Go old school Nasty.
Go after it.
Don't hit anyone high. Don't swing in arms. Don't shoot out of line. That's the last. But I want all of your nasty shit to be done with your carries.
Yeah.
Just try to fucking destroy people with the bumpers.
Yep.
Go straight at them. Maintain everything defensively. Don't get caught up in the shit, obviously. But I'm going to give it 25 because I think the longer you stay out there, more fatigue sets in.
Yeah, of course. You get a bit lazy. But they've got enough fit guys out there to play big minutes. So if I'm playing Brisbane, I'm going, your only man to tackle is Payne Haas. And you go after him in every single opportunity that you can legally, right? Just line up wherever he is. Wherever he is, you keep swapping sides and Payne Haas will get you over because you'll play big minutes. But that first 20, you can stop that fucking momentum. You ain't worried about anyone else in Brisbane. No one. You stop Payne Haas in his tracks, and he can. He's the only one who could possibly go at Payne Haas and nearly win a battle for 20 minutes. You won't win the 80-minute battle, but he'll win a 20-minute battle.
What about when he's going to be required against that fucking Raiders pack?
Yeah, you got to go Big Papa.
Yeah,
Big Tarpane. They don't stop, mate.
No,
and they're consistent, and they keep going at you. Then you got the Horsburgh going at you. Then you got Huddy Young going at you. Then you got that bench. The bench. Mariotta comes on. Animal. Sasimi. Is he all right? Did he injure himself? Sasangi
finished the game, I believe.
They're relentless, they'll get at him, So,
Mariotta. Do you say Mariotta?
Mariotta, he goes hard, mate. It's like a little junior fucking Big Papa Litti coming off the bench.
I reckon in order to beat, if they go all the way to the big dance, they need Nas to beat the Raiders. Yeah. And I that's how much respect I got for that middle third.
Yeah, I start him in the middle and then I get down the red zone and I put him on an edge. You know what I mean? Just a little bit on an edge because you can get those little offloads. You just start attack in the middle, but then down in the red zone, just get a bit wider. Best decoy in the world.
My hesitations for him wider defensively is...
No, not defensively.
But I know, but he's...
in attack.
Gotcha.
In attack.
And then
if
put it back in the
defensively, you
middle.
stay straight in the middle.
Okay, sweet.
Outside, he's the best decoy in the world.
What, move Trent Liero out on the edge?
Yeah, fucking mate. Exactly. Like, just move around with the big guy. Like, he can play the best decoy off money or whatever edge he's at.
Yeah.
Try and spot he's strange up or whatever their weak side is. Their right edge, so he'd be on the left side. Mate, you got to make your decisions. Just Fogarty's got to make his decision there. You still got Timoko.
Sean Bloor and Qatar have been awesome though this year.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm just saying, you can just be a little bit wider. You can go on the, just play it like that. Make him, he's the best decoy in the game. You've got to account for him. You have to. If you slide out and you think you can go around, he'll get you, mate. Yep. Especially when it's 5 meters out, just have to fall over the line and fucking put the ball down.
Speaking of the Raiders 24 defeat the Tigers 10. They wrap up the, is it the Gillian?
JJ Gilton.
JJ Gilton?
Gilliton.
JJ Gilliton Shield. Andrew Abdo personally drove it to the nation's capital.
Well done, Andrew.
So,
jeez.
So shout out to...
I don't reckon he drove it either. Flight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's a shout.
That's controversial.
Oh, mate. He's straight on the fucking
with the
private
shield.
jet. NRL.
It's only 2.5 of the best, Canberra.
Yeah, he's driving. It's a 40-minute flight. Just got time. Yeah, time is of the essence.
They were
for those
reporting
guys.
that he'd been interviewing for other roles. Have you seen that noise?
Oh, really?
Abdo. What's he want?
Respectfully, shout out to Andrew Abdo.
Dude.
Done a solid job, but Volandis is the man.
Yeah, so it was
I don't look at the game and go, oh, Andrew
TEG,
Abdo's running it. I'm looking at Volandis.
Same.
Yeah,
I love Abdo, but
same.
he could go do some South African
He was
rugby
always
or
behind
something.
the 8 balls from when he called it. He got a name wrong at a Dally M, didn't
They've got multiple names wrong. Even Volandis has got
he gets a lot wrong.
he got Alawai wrong.
Volandis doesn't even know how to say rugby league. It's like
He can't.
He's still the goat.
What do you expect from Volandis when he can't say rugby leg? Rugby leg. He's like is he out in Bankstown? Someone practicing it? Rugby
Abdo, Volandis, 6 again with pronunciation of even rugby league.
Whatever.
Because you've done a good job with everything.
You've done it. You've got the game to where at its pinnacle.
Yeah.
So you can go somewhere else if you want.
Congrats to the Canberra Raiders on their first minor premiership since 1990, which is crazy to think about all those Gun Raiders teams.
Yeah, man.
They're second of...
They won that final, remember? 1990?
Yeah, but, and this is what I found interesting over the weekend, they'd only won one during that dominant period with all those fucking Hall of Famers and all.
They didn't get it?
No.
Yeah.
2025.
Damn,
1990 and 2025.
Big.
I would have assumed because of the Mel era with Laurie, Stick, Brad Clyde, Mullins, that they'd won at least a couple of minor premiers.
Yeah. 94, 95.
Which, for me, without, and I said this on radio again, and I don't mean to diminish it, and we'll talk it up off the back of this. For me, the minor premiership is a reflection for the fans, right? Because no one at the end of their career, like we think about how dominant that Raiders team was for a long time. Who gives a shit that they only won minor premiership? They won
care.
2 or 3 premierships during that time.
They won 90. They were in 91.
And they won
got
94.
beat by Penrith. They were in 94. They
they
got beat in 95.
Yep, by the Bulldogs.
By the Dogs, and that's it.
Yeah, so they won 2 premierships, right? But they only won one.
got
My
into
point
3.
is the minor premierships,
Yeah.
and they were a really good team for that whole span. But no one's ever going to go back and go, oh, look,
cares.
they only won one minor premiership. The part is, and this is what I'm getting back to, the minor premiership is a reflection of your fans riding the wave of the season with you, I think. And that and even more so Canberra, who, Ricky alluded to the shit weather, building this young team.
Huge.
They've had to go about building this team a different route, and no one ever believed in them.
Well, we did.
We did.
I went back, checked the tape. Unfortunately, I didn't clip anything because it was from that episode where your mic died. But we were quite positive compared to the clips that I'd seen across the weekend.
Yeah, we're obviously.
Go back to our Canberra Raiders preview.
Mace had him in the 8.
Yeah, but you hadn't written them off.
Nah, none of us did.
Everyone else was like they're
They were in. Someone had him for wooden spoon.
13.
I think it was Buzz Rothfield.
etc.
No, he wasn't. He loves stick. He always has sticks teams in the 8.
Yeah, but because did the Canberra Raiders clip up the Hello Sports Boys?
A couple of people got
Caesar's
clipped.
Palace did.
A few people got clipped.
Yeah.
We didn't get clipped because I was like, I was waiting for us to get clipped because I couldn't remember what we
But
said.
you know what? The rage bait clickbait of going against a team and then them doing well is it doesn't do well when you tip them. That content doesn't do as well as write them off.
It's too positive.
14th to 15th.
That's what I mean, but we didn't get clipped.
Why don't you clip it up and tag them?
Come on, son.
Because you can't hear what you're saying because your mic fucking.
That's all right. That's all right. Have we got the ladder there?
AI, mate.
AI, put the fucking captions
We were
in.
talking about how it's like they get behind Big Papa.
Yeah.
You elaborate for ages. Probably it was last year, so that's something to rally
Oh,
around.
we can just
All
fucking
right.
do that one.
Find
then.
it for
We're
me.
talking about Ethan Strange
Show-
playing centres. We need to play a
That's
role.
all
me
we
the
need to do.
episode.
Find that and we'll just clip it up and I'll send it to Stick. So fuck, I send everything to Stick. I just send the one that we when we're wrapping them up, send to Stick. Goes, I love you boys. Love you boys.
When we do the potty with him, get him to bring that
Yeah.
JJ Gilligan,
Get
whatever it is.
the Gilligan up here.
Put that in the middle.
Gilligan Islands.
What about them, mate? That team come down there to play, the Tigers.
Tigers are a good team.
Over there.
Tigers are on the rise. That was a finals-like hit out for them. Yep.
They're super aggressive, the Tigers.
No one wanted.
Fainu fucking brothers, they go at it.
So
And Huddy Young and all that other the back row, they were fucking trying to kill each other.
to your point,
Love it.
think about the Dogs with a bit of niggle on them
Yeah.
for both teams.
I love it.
You got the. I reckon.
Back to dog breeds.
Yeah, now we're back to dog breeds. But the instigator of all instigators, he's probably calmed down a lot, like since he's got his premierships. But Jerome's the OG, and he's got his little mate Taruva on the wing who doesn't mind chipping in and giving it to you as well. Faunu's, they're about it. Terrell May and Royce Hunt standing over Huddy Young.
Yeah,
So Huddy Young wants
They
it.
didn't like that.
Nah, the Bra wants it. And remember when the Bra and Hunt were going at each other, Royce
Yeah.
Hunt? Remember when Royce Hunt or Horsebra made that meme about Royce Hunt being his baby?
Oh, yeah. I went back and watched all that.
So when that kicked off, mate, every time there was a try,
Yeah.
I was calling the game. There was chirp in the background the entire game.
Love it.
I was worried about the Raiders not having a finals-like hit out.
But it was healthy.
That was it. Even though they're not a finals team, the Tigers, it was a finals-like atmosphere for them, which was awesome. And then Ricky said he's going to rest players going in this week against the Dolphins because they've got it locked up now.
Yeah. You rest the big pup, you rest Tarps, you rest Huddy.
Young Strange, you reckon he doesn't
I
qualify?
don't think Strange. No, guys
you
who haven't
have to,
played any
mate.
rep football or anything.
No, you
like
have
that.
to.
Yeah, if
It's
there's
too
nothing
important.
to play for, I reckon what's the point of doing
Yeah,
half-ass?
Jamal Fogarty. I think.
I understand it with Penrith for the reasons you said.
Yeah.
Rested the full deck of cards, right? And those guys are going to have to go on a different run. Canberra just need to win 3 games and they win a grand final, mate. Like the Stars.
Yeah,
So they don't
right.
need to win next week.
I'll probably rest 10, you reckon?
Fuck, whoever's a part of my best 17, you're out.
You reckon?
I interviewed Jamal Fogarty yesterday on radio, and he said he wants to play because, I don't know, they had a bye a couple of weeks ago and he's feeling good. He said, but Sticky's going to make the decision. He said it's up to Stickers, obviously, like whatever Sticky decides.
Yeah,
Fuck
remember
that.
all the narrative was how exhausted they are because they've had no buys. So as if he's not going to give them an
Yeah,
extra
they haven't had a
rest.
bye for ages, so that's they're in a different predicament than anyone else.
No,
Fuck.
opposite. They've had 3 buys in the last 10 weeks. They did all the heavy lifting at the start of the year. They didn't get a buy until
Sorry,
after the
obviously,
second
yeah.
origin. Yeah. So,
Fuck it.
but it doesn't matter. That's not that. It's not rest. It's health. There's a difference between rest for teams that are fatigued and healthy, risking 1 extra week against a Dolphins team who will be hungry as fuck.
No, don't do it. I'm with
Rest.
Just rest because the training, the work's done at training.
Yeah.
The work is done at training. They are working their asses off at training. There'll be no like, oh yeah, we missed the game. Their contact sessions will still be there.
And I tell you who I'd love to see. Who's coming in for Fogarty? What's the Ethan
Oh,
Parramatta
Ethan
kid?
Sanders again?
I want to
Yeah,
watch him
seen
play. I
that
want to see
stint.
what he's doing.
Yep.
Pump all those young kids. Get the hands to not hands. The other
Paddy.
9. Paddy. Yeah.
Oh, the Blues fullback.
You wouldn't risk
I'm
it.
not touching Paddy. He's my closer. So Tom Starling does all the dog work for him. Owen Paddy comes on.
Tamale needs to play. Yeah,
But he's coming on.
he's had 1 game. He needs 1 more game.
I'm not, no exaggeration. I'm not trying to hyperbole, but carrying on with this. Hyperbole?
Hyperbole. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
Exaggerating.
Glaze it.
Glazing.
Trying to
Glazing.
glaze it.
Glazing.
Glaze the hyperbole.
They can't win without Tamale.
Yeah, I know, but I think Tamale would want 1.
Who's that other? They got that other gun, New South Wales under-19s fullback.
Chevy Stewart.
Chevy Stewart.
Chevy Stewart plays.
Get a bit of Chev.
The Martin brothers play. You know those Martin dogs that we see?
Yeah, I want those dogs that can get out there.
The Martin mullet crew. They all got the same mullet and they all look exactly the same.
that
Except
Fucking
hectic
big
dude
boys.
mullet. Yeah, yeah.
They
Noah
look
Martin.
like Canberra.
Get
They
the
should
mullies
change
out.
the emblem to those guys.
yeah. Just full on fucking proper Raiders players. What's his name? Trey
Canberra
Mooney.
Martins.
Trey Mooney plays.
I like Trey Mooney. Trey Mooney's a first grader, mate.
Yep.
He needs to be. I think he needs to go to another club.
I'm sure. And
Sticky said that himself.
Yeah.
He said he's too good to be playing New South
Yeah.
Wales
with
Cup.
Fogarty going, they
trying to
definitely
get
all the
Trey
fans
Mooney,
would want to see.
Everyone's
We
trying
were.
to get Trey Mooney, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
good in
want to
a
see
little
what that 7 looks like after in life after Fogarty. So
I'm gonna DM.
The hard thing
I'm
is
gonna
you're not going to be because it's like if you want to see him without Fogarty and then it's like the Dane Laurie thing we were talking about earlier.
That's true.
Dane Laurie always comes in with the Reggies, so you don't get to see what Dane Laurie would look like
Yeah.
consistently with
in
Nathan.
fact, he
yeah.
goes up against Katoa, who's like another rookie that's killing it, you know? And it's just a good little
wouldn't
matchup.
hurt. You're right. It wouldn't hurt his chances to see him play well for
I'm
sure.
going to slide into Trey Mooney's DMs.
little pre-game glaze.
I reckon they're
Just
pretty
a little
full.
bit of a glaze.
They're pretty full.
Yeah. No,
Do you-
I'll go.
I didn't realise, right? So Timmy Manor told me this on the weekend. So
Glaze is the best.
his old man used to be our security guard at Parramatta, and I remember. But obviously Trey was a kid, and he was sort of coming through the grades. But yeah, it was like I had no idea that was him. And
The big Islander guy used to work
Yeah.
at Hillside as well.
Yes, Hillside.
Yeah, he used to get me into
Big
Hillside
D.
all the time.
Big D.
Yeah.
Big D's the
Big
OG.
D.
Yeah.
Big D is
It's Mooney's old man.
Big D is a proper OG. You probably would have ran into Big D over the years, or you gen up.
Yeah.
No, I would have.
Because he's a Parramatta legend, security guard legend. So he was Castle Hill Tavern, then Hillside
Tavern
and then our
Fridays.
Parramatta Eels. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, because I just looked at his kid. I'm like, that looks like Big D's kid. Like after you said it.
Big D.
Yeah, he used to get me in and out of Hillside.
So he's mate. No one fucked around with Big D. He's fucking. Anyway,
I love it.
anyway,
Anyway, well done to Canberra
Yeah.
for fucking getting that the minor premiership. Big effort. See the crowd. They're going to be hard to beat in that first semi.
yeah.
Mate, yes, that Viking clap and just fuck.
If
Good, that looked perfect. That's why it was such a high level game. It was a
Afternoon.
very high level game.
3 o'clock in the
Afternoon
afternoon.
game, very dry. That the pitch looked perfect. Crowd looked amazing.
the Tigers were up for it,
Tigers were up for it. They look physical. They're gonna be a problem next year. I swear.
love the left edge.
Yeah, they just
Jerome,
look really good.
Samwella,
Yep.
Talon, and Taruva.
If they can get Royce Hunt, fucking I'm telling you, under 10 kilos light or whatever, like 5 to 10.
Yep.
Just get him fit.
He was on the outer about 5 weeks
Yeah, I
ago.
know.
He's been getting some time now, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is a good sign. They're
must-
probably just saying, look, we're going to finish the year off.
Yep.
Whatever you come back next year will be depending on how you play.
Like, think about their rotation. If they get the best out of Fanor Bolle week to week with Terrell up front, Royce off the bench with someone like Alex Seyfarth, Kai Pearce-Paul on the right, Samwella on the left, Twali, they probably need someone to mix it up through, like, you know who they need?
Who's that other guy
That
that
Egan-
looks like? Who's the Timu's fucking twal? Who's the Timu twal out there?
Suka.
Suka, yeah. Yeah, he's like, I mean, they need to strengthen their bench up.
Yeah.
Their bench needs to be like some fucking proper animals.
With that team, right, that's when I would be... Like, that's when you go get the Jack Williamses of the world, right? You go get a fucking Egan Butcher or someone.
Trey Mooney.
Trey Mooney would be good in any team.
Somewhere, just like, you know.
But I think Knights are after Trey Mooney big time. And even Manly are after Trey Mooney as well.
Just need a couple of players.
But
The outside backs are fucking very good.
I want a toiling Aussie with a bit of skill. That's what they need.
Yeah.
Because they've got all the brothers.
You got to get the ratio. You got to have the ratio right.
They've got heaps of brothers. Got a few Lebos in there as well.
Yeah.
And those guys, they need an Aussie toiler with a bit of skill.
100%.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it any better.
It's almost like they had one before.
We got him.
Oh, no.
I'm joking.
No. As in
Back rower sort of.
back rower. Yeah. Because
I need like a-
Dewey and Luai are going to be sweet. Latu Fainu off the bench in 14.
I'm trying to think what sort of Aussie blokes out there.
Kurt Mann, someone like that.
Kurt Mann would be
Kurt Mann would be perfect for him.
touch Kurt Mann.
You love Kurt Mann,
Yeah,
eh?
but a Curtis Moran would have been great for him.
Nah, more skill.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just thought oh, you mean a skillful middle that can
Yep.
play. Yeah, okay.
Egan Butcher.
They're a dime dozen.
Jermaine Hopgoods, someone like
Yeah.
that.
Don't
I
touch
know,
him,
I know.
yeah.
But that's the prototype.
Yeah. There's a couple out there that's got that skill. They need to find that who's a Donahue, like a Donahue somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he's a gun.
That's what I'm saying, but they got him out of nowhere. They got him from Newcastle. So, okay, and then he's just fucking made himself, all right, I'm the guy.
Yeah, Kurt Donahue.
They need a Kurt Donahue. That's who they need.
Go get the psycho player.
Because they need a lot. They need someone like him. They need a lock. No, that can ball play. They can play big minutes.
Yep.
And because Twal can just play off the bench, right? So I just don't think he's a starter yet. But they're putting him at 13 because he's a big body, gets through a lot of work, highly respected in that team. But you have one Twal.
So here we go. If you had Twal up front with Terrell May and then brought Fanua Bolle off the bench with fucking Royce Hunt or Satharth.
Satharth a lot. Yeah, they can mix around with that. Just got to get the balance right. Got to get the balance right.
Sea Eagles 40, defeat the Dragons 24. Ches and Turbo put on a show. Shout out to my man Ches for the 150 of the best in Supercoach again. Yeah. Big positive is, for me, the health of Turbo over the last couple of weeks.
He's back. He's back. No, he's back.
When
he come off that inside ball, and because I missed that game and I said, is it worth? Because I don't usually KO mini it unless I was in a rush. I asked you guys, is it worth watching? And it was worth watching. It was a good game, but just to see Turbo play, holy shit! Like that's 21 Turbo. This is what I'm seeing. It's exactly what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
If I'd have saw this 10 weeks ago, they're on a run. It's a scary run.
Yeah.
And if Kohler didn't get injured, that sucked. And if they had a decent forward pack, which they're doing all right.
You like him on the guy Navale off the bench?
Like Navale. Where the fuck's he come from?
New South Wales Cup for fucking 2 or 3 years.
Really? He's arrived.
He finally got a second stint too, and he's rewarded.
Got a little try at the end.
Got a little, didn't get to put it down, but it's still a try.
Fuck it, it's your try, mate.
I agree with it too. He would have scored if he wasn't held back by, I think it was Luch maybe.
Yep.
He needs to get super fit.
Yes.
I'm looking at the stats to find.
He don't look like he's overweight. He's got a perfect prototype body for like a back row lock.
Manly fans will be screaming right now because they've been hiring him because people have been telling me about. So he hit my radar just the same as Riley Smith. Pardon? Fijian guy, yeah. So I was like, I'm watching him closely over the last couple of weeks and go, fuck, brings good energy. He had 40 minutes total, right? 11 carries, 89 meters, 38 post contact. But here's the part I love. 31 tackles and only 1 miss, beautiful. 91 efficiency. I know the Dragons weren't great.
No. It's still fucking first grade out there and you're in the middle.
But he got 28 minutes to begin with, and then Siebes got him another stint at the end. I think
that's on purpose, but because at the start, I don't think you can get more than 10 to 15 out, and he was a liability in the middle.
Okay, maybe.
And I think by the end of this year, I think he's gone, well, there's a talent there. There's a definite talent who can be in the 17 next year. I need to play him bigger minutes.
Yeah.
So then he's got a little bit of confidence that by the end of this year, next week to finish it all off, play some bigger minutes, see what you got, then have a big preseason, then he could be a future player.
Yep.
Definitely a future first grader.
Definitely. He should
be in your 17 every single week.
I'd be disappointed if he's not a part of their best 17 next year after the way he's finished this season.
He should be.
Dragons, they can't wait for the season to finish, to be honest. They've played above their roster pretty much all year. Yeah. They do have... I like these young players that they've got coming through, but King Tongia, the brilliance he has in attack is ruined by his bad reads. Now, I really think he is the fucking make or break on their season again next year.
Yep.
Because Kyle, I would go with King. I think just because of Flano. I think he'll go Flano. I think he'll go Kyle and Atkinson. And because King Tongi's reads have been so bad, it gives him a reason to do that. But if the Dragons want to reach their ceiling, it's figuring out the defense with King Tongia. Fucking the whole preseason, dependent on the injuries to both of them, King Tongia needs to have Val and Dylan Egan next to him. I think as bad as he has been defensively in their reads, they're not contact their reads. He gets fucking lost. He needs to have some workers next to him, and you don't get that with having makeshift back rowers come out there. Luch has been out there every now and again.
Doesn't help him.
Matty Fiengai has been there as well. Then they've had young Hayden Buchanan. I think their best possible halves combination is King Tonga and Atkinson next year to have some actual threat. But his defence is got to improve.
What I see here is like King Tonga, I don't think he would have got that many first reps during the preseason. I don't think they would have expected him to play a lot of games this year.
Yeah, because they brought Lockie over for that.
Because they brought him there. So all of a sudden, oh shit, this guy's our guy. He's the guy now. Probably a year ahead of where he should be.
He's only 19.
Yeah, so he's well ahead of where he should be. So he would not have got that many first reps and he would not have been taking his defense that serious, right?
We should.
So, no. So this year, he's proved enough in attack that he's got a lot of skill. But if he doesn't fucking work on his defense, he'll be in reserve grade all year. So if they go, okay, you're going to be our 6 and then the shootouts for the 7, Atkinson and Flano.
No. So
Atkinson and King Tonga will be for the 6.
Atkinson is going to...
And Flano's out and out 7.
So Atkinson is locked in. I think it'll come down to a competition between Flano and King Tonga. I think Flano will win it.
Okay.
And then results dependent. We'll see if King Tonga...
Well, then it'll be...
Because he's given... Like Flano just needs an excuse not to play King Tonga as well, right? And the defense... He's got 1,000 of them.
Oh, that's a big...
There's plenty of them.
Because Flano's not... Flano can defend.
And what's his name? Atkinson's got X factor in him. I'm telling you, Atkinson reminds me of...
I like Atkinson.
Atkinson's got he's got Luke Metcalf potential.
But back to King Tonga, if he doesn't get this right, and this is something that can be fixed at training and in communications and just breaking down video and understanding schemes and everything like that, and like just reading plays and how to get up and knowing when to be back or be ahead of the line and all it's all communication, all very fixable things.
He's like that,
mate. I don't.
So he's like this, right? He's looking at fucking chairs.
Talking to the mic.
Corey Waddell, that's right. Corey Waddell starts there, comes in, and he stepped all the way inside of Luciano as well. And then by the time he looks up, someone's fucking gone. It's like he's got to be able to get he's got to be. He's like that.
He's got to be
square. Got to be able to stay square. Use your peripherals. Like you got to be targeting just on the left of the attacker in chairs. You got to be look. You're never really, as an edge defender, you're never looking at the person who's got the ball. You're looking in between them. So you're trying to focus on almost looking through past them with your peripherals on your right, looking at the ball player, while also having your peripherals on the left to be identifying who's running at you, and then also be able to see what the shape's out like at the back.
Even Ches, when he just did a little cross to Waddell, just went straight through. That is fucking that's local league shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, he just drags this guy over. You've got to stay square. As soon as he goes past you, you stay square. It's this guy's ball. But he runs straight into you.
But exactly, you're 100%. Those are the principles.
Yeah.
Gutho was the player at A. What's Gutho doing? Overcompensating.
Yeah.
So Gutho,
no trust, zero trust.
He's trying to fucking work his ass off, and I'm not giving Gutho a pass on this because he fucked up.
No.
Gutho fucked up, left his spot. But Gutho's mindset and everyone around him is, fuck, they're working towards him because he's been so poor now.
So many, and their market defense and Clemmer's under the pump because Gutho knows what's going on, but he fucking leaves too early.
Left too early.
He slipped too early.
That was his.
Too much, putting too much pressure on Clem. Done that before, remember I told you? He gets in at A and then that last time.
It's the same edge.
Fucking same time.
So what he's doing is they're watching video, and although I'm being critical of Gutho on this, I understand what he's doing.
Gutho's just shitting himself because he knows they're going at King Tonga.
They're trying to target that left edge, so he's not fixing his first job. He's worrying about someone else, which happens at times, right? So Gutho still has to be better in saying, don't leave that space and worry about that and try to fix it. Because, a couple of drops now, and the other one was against the Cowboys, you're right. Yeah. Gutho going to the left. Never happens to the right.
No. And Gutho, when you're in good defensive systems, you don't even notice the fullback. No. Fullback's already on the covering.
Gutho
can't put that much pressure on
Gutho would not be going next job without fixing his own in a Bulldog system because he'd have so much more confidence. But at the moment, he's overcompensating. So.
This is preseason. This is a preseason. You got to get him better. If he's the answer to your halves, and if he's going with Flano, and it's good because they are going to go at each other, all these halves. You've got to value you've got to prioritize your defense, King Tonga. If not, you will not play first grade. You're probably responsible for probably 20 tries.
Yep. But then he scores 20. That's the fucking
what I
problem.
mean. Yeah.
And
people won't. They're not going to cop that. He won't cop that.
Oh no, they won't.
Yeah.
But and then this is the frustrating part. Kyle is a pretty good defender for the most part. Like makes his tackles. He hasn't set up any tries.
No, he's
like you know what I mean.
Tongi in attack.
So he's the one for groundskeeper Willie Mason. Groundskeeper Willie Mason. I thought, hey lads, keep an eye out for an upcoming pop in the Dragons, Jet Liu. So I wonder if he's related to Isaac because it's the same spelling as the last name. 21 years old, killing the cup. And last week he had 18 hit-ups for 186 metres, 35 tackles. Got a lot of potential. So there you go. There's another good youngster coming through. Yeah. Comes from Leighton, New South Wales. Broncos 30.
What's his dimensions? How tall is he?
Big unit.
How tall is he? What's his weight?
He is not disclosed on his profile.
The Broncos 38 defeated the Cowboys 30. Katoni Staggs was your OG Bull of the Week. Reece Walsh was fucking awesome again. Yeah. He had a couple of rocks. But my take on that is they were required.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, Mace, I've been so complimentary of his patience, but you were not going to beat this Cowboys team who were playing with house money. It was their last game of the season. And Scotty Drinkwater was on the other side, and Scotty Drinkwater's in red-hot form. In order to win this game, we needed a throwback Reece Walsh from about 5 weeks ago, and we've seen it. Yeah. Intercept one play, try assist the next.
He's a freak, mate. He's in special rare form at the right time of the year. He's scaring the shit out of teams. He's so fast and so quick, and he's on another level. He's playing on another level.
Yeah.
He had Payne Haas and Carrigan, who were obviously down. They were sick. One had 4 hit-ups and one had 6 in the first half between those two. Usually one's had fucking 12 and one's had 15.
Madge said he didn't know what his squad was going to look like until the game day. So
they end up getting back into the second half because they knew they had to be like, all right, these guys are here to play and we've got to turn up. So fucking Payne Haas's try. Jesus Christ. That was...
He's not normal.
It's not. He just... and everyone goes, oh, sometimes Payne Haas has to develop a pass. I'm like, no, he doesn't. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like his pass is just because you just can't...
If you're a 7 out of 10 across the board and things, then you've got to develop a pass to make it not a 5 and try to get it. If you're a 9 out of 10 at everything else, fuck the pass. I don't need a pass. I got Paddy for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need a pass.
And Paddy needs to be a little bit better. He's been down in the last sort of 6 weeks, I reckon, after his Origin stint. He had a great Origin series.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit to come back.
Yep.
I think he's been banged up for a few little injuries now. He's sort of, the end of the season's near now. It's fucking semi-final. They just want to get to the semi-finals, I reckon.
You know the part that I loved about the Broncos try was that it was right near Jason Tomalolo because it felt like a prime JT try.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean?
He was just there.
JT was sort of there.
Just there, but he's like, I can't get him.
Hey, it was through Ruben Cotter as well.
Yeah, I know. It was through some of their best defenders. I think Jordan McLean was around there. I don't know. Fuck, it was just straight through, brute strength, just power.
Drinky tried to untie a shoelace.
Yeah, tried to tie him together so he tripped. Just couldn't get him together.
To be fair, Drinky, to finish off the last 3 or 4 weeks has been excellent.
Outstanding.
And he's been putting his body in places. I'm joking around about that because there's not much you can do. When he's in a mood like that, and he's got...
And on that, and the angle that he was running at, and your fullback's coming this way or that, you're never really standing in front.
I just seen the slow-mo of JT in the back.
I don't like the slow-mo way.
I love it.
No, it didn't do anyone any favours.
Bushka, running through, and JT sort of just gone past it, and looking over, and I'm like, there's a change. In my
changing
mind,
of the guard.
Changing of the guard.
Yeah. It was like
I own the 210s.
Yeah.
2020s have been yours.
It was like
fucking big
passing on the baton in a relay. Here you go.
The jersey looked good, I thought.
Jace was awesome. Jace has been awesome for a month.
The kit, I'm talking.
Oh, you like the jersey?
What was it?
The Northern Lights. So it's glow in the dark to reflect the Northern Lights.
Sick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was a little cool.
That's pretty
touch.
cool. Yeah. Jordan McLean, done.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, well done.
Just want to put that in there. He retired throughout the week.
Big call, that. I thought he would have had another couple of years in it.
I think it's what I've been talking about with the body shapes, the big boys.
Yeah.
You can still have them in your team for sure. And Jordan McLean's been a really good player for a long time. But with the 6 again rule, I think those bigger, slower guys.
It's harder to just say be a Jordan McLean. He's probably debuted in 2016, 17. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then they bring that rule in halfway through your career. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah, well, at the back end of your career.
It's just taking, and the back end, it's just taking out so much gas. Like imagine being Taumalolo debuted in 2010.
Jordan McLean, 2013, he debuted for Melbourne.
2013?
Been around for a minute.
Yeah, shit. All right.
Yeah, no, he definitely did.
I reckon he was playing for Australia by like 2015.
No. He didn't play until 2018.
Played 86 games for them over 5
So 2017,
seasons.
he played in that grand final. He hadn't played for Australia yet.
Okay.
Played in 2018 or 19, didn't
He
he?
arrived in prior to the 2018 season with 150.
No, for Australia.
For Australia, what year?
2017 World Cup triumph over England.
Nailed it.
Straight after it, yeah.
Yep. And what else? Oh, yeah, JT. He was awesome again. He's running straight into Pacific Champs too.
Yeah.
They're done, right? So their season's done.
Today.
They've got the bat. So they're on Mad Monday right now. Shout out to the boys.
Mad cow.
They'll be the top floor of that mad, beautiful
Watermark
venue up there.
The Watermark?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
But then you lock in at the Mad Cow somewhere.
Yeah, fucking oath. At some point. You have multiple venues.
Red Dogs.
And it's just straight
That's
in.
what's good about up there. You can do a lot of fucking crazy shit.
Sharks 40 defeat the Knights 16. Anything else on the Broncos before we move off?
Nah, they just look good. They look
Oh, here's a fucking stat for you.
sorry, their back five looked outstanding.
All of them ran for 150 metres. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I've seen all of them for over 100 metres. I haven't seen one 50 at the best.
The Mariner looked
Mariner and
fucking
Karapani.
standing.
Yeah.
He looked dangerous. Like it's like they've timed it to perfection. You know, put other people in front of like Mariner at the start of the year to try and just get that fucking competitive juices sort of flowing. Karapani, all these guys.
I'm just getting my Player of the Month nominations. Do you want to do it together?
Yeah.
Do you want to come up with it now? Think about the next. So let's just go back over this month. Who stands out? Strange?
Strange, yeah.
Walshy?
I think it's Walsh.
Anyone else, Lukey, that you can think of? What teams have been dominant? So let's look at
I think Drinkwater.
Drinky's had a
Drinky's
good
pretty
month.
good month.
Anyone from the Storm?
Nope.
No. Anyone from the Dogs?
Coates, actually.
Codes? Okay. Noms. We're just talking, then we'll come down to our final three. Anyone else from the Raiders? Nah, Strange.
Just Strange.
Yeah.
Tufts has been pretty good.
Nah, Strange. Strange is our nom. Anyone from the Sharks?
No.
Nah. Warriors?
No.
Nah. Panthers? Had a couple of losses. Nath had a couple of big wins
Yeah.
at the start. Roosters? Sammy Walker had a couple of good games,
He
but then
missed a
got
couple
injured.
game,
Dolphins? Nah. Ches and Turbo, 2 good ones, but no, only the last 2. West Tigers? Anyone? No.
Nothing
More of a
Yeah.
team performance.
Eels have strung won 3 from 4.
Has Moses been good? He's been nothing. He hasn't been
Good
sensational.
job.
He's
Just
been
doing
no,
good.
no.
Rabbitohs, no one. Cowboys, no one. Dragons, no one. Knights.
Cowboys is drinky, I reckon.
All right, so are we happy with Strange?
Yep.
Are we happy with Walshy?
Yep.
And are we happy with
Drinky.
Any big boys?
Payne? Nah.
Nah.
Payne's been out. Not out, but like he hasn't been playing that good.
Bulldogs, Broncos, Sharks.
I thought Tarpanay's been pretty good.
Yeah, but I'll have a representation. I think
Okay.
Strange has been the better Raider.
Okay, right.
And I've had Tufts multiple times.
Yeah,
this
he's
year.
been there.
Not to say that he doesn't deserve it because of that.
Taumalolo's been probably good for the Cowboys.
Fuck JT, man.
He's put up some fucking
I'm going
unbelievable
JT.
numbers. Yeah.
Drinky's been awesome, but I'm going JT. I reckon JT's had an awesome month. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3 Walshy, 2 Strange, 1 point Tomalolo. We happy with that?
Yep.
There we go. I'll send that to the group.
Sharks and the Knights.
Sharks and the Knights. They missed a jump in this. I thought Adam has been awesome. Right? Adam's another one who's had a good couple of weeks. The part that I like the most about the Sharks for this is they missed a jump. There was an ambush on the cards with everything the Knights have been through. Adam was the catalyst to get him back in the game. And he was quiet through the middle part of the season. He was carrying a groin injury. He also had the passing of a family member that really affected him too, though I've been told that it really affected him. So he dealt with a lot through that middle part of the year when the Sharks were struggling a bit.
Seems all right.
I don't think they can win the comp, but they can beat a team that can win the comp. Does that make sense?
Can they win that first semi?
See, I think the Roosters can win the comp,
Yeah.
but I think the Sharks can beat the Roosters first week of finals. Does that make sense?
No, I agree.
You know what I mean by that?
I would not want to run into these guys.
A few weeks ago, you said you just don't want to watch the Sharks in the finals. Does that mean that's changed? Given
No.
that would be an interesting.
I still don't want to watch them. It doesn't mean they can't win.
Yeah. Just because I don't like the style or don't like what they produce, I know that they can turn up to they can beat the Broncos and knock the Broncos out. They can knock the Warriors out. They can knock the fucking Dogs out.
This is smoky, this one. This is smoky to fucking get into.
Do I think they can go all the way? No. I think they can fucking ruin it for a team that I think
I think they can fuck around and get to a prelim.
Yep.
And just like and bowl two teams over that you go, fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
I was more excited to watch them.
You know, like I want Brisbane to play in the finals. So they played the Sharks and they got beat.
Yeah.
You know, someone like that.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just going to be that, and they will do that. They've got that in them, depending on little boy Trindle.
Yeah.
I wonder how bad that is.
So Fitzy said after the game, if they could have, he wanted to stay out there, they could have kept him out there, but
no way
because it was the games. But they're basically, it does matter, but they were doing it comfortably. And he didn't want to talk down the Knights, but he said, they.
And what is it? Is it a
ankle?
Ankle. Okay.
So he rolled his ankle, sprained ankle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Be good to see Atkinson. If he can play that.
He's thereabouts. Next week, depending if they will. So Fitzy said they're not afforded to rest players. They're straight off a bye, and it is finally we're going to see these two. They're complete opposites. You've got the Sharks big boy pack where they have fucking 4 front rowers basically on the bench against the Bulldogs small ball in a must-win game. I'm so intrigued to see what matchup wins this game if they do.
It's always been been a pretty good
battle
for the last 2 years, hasn't it? You know, I think I'd love to see the stats. I think it's like 2 each out of the last 4 games or something like that. Pretty even.
It feels like it without looking at it. Yeah, it feels like it's been close.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. See how we show up to this game. I don't think we'll be resting anyone. I don't think the Sharks will be resting anyone. The only one's going to be resting is those teams. You talk about Canberra, maybe a couple of Storm players, and Penrith. That's about it. We're going to go full steam ahead. It's at Acor, last game of the year.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be looking for a win. Be different now. It's they got their big boys back too. They got that Hazelton's back. He looked like he's playing all right.
Yeah. The
Fanua Blake's playing great.
Fanua Blake got him out of the tough part, and then Hazelton and Sifa Talakai come on.
That was a fucking.
And Hamlin-Wale comes on as well.
Rudolph started.
Yeah.
So
the Dolph was struggling.
The Dolph was struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the bench come on.
Yeah.
And just
because it was awesome. Leo Thompson and Saifidi for the Knights.
Yeah, they were. Leo Thompson was fucking on one.
Yeah.
And Saifidi as well. So they weren't. They come to play, man. They come to play.
You can't, honestly, their effort across the board, even Dom Young and Mazu were running as hard as fuck. Gags.
Marju's just has some mental lapses, man.
That offside is not
It's
good enough.
dude, you cannot be fucking offside when we're on the, they were in the game there.
Yeah, and they scored just before
they scored.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just what are you doing? You just fucking, all you have to do is they're not even kicking your side.
No.
Fucking, you could be 10 meters the other way, it wouldn't care.
But here's the frustrating
part. What the fuck
part.
are you doing?
He runs harder than any. He's 20 carries for 250 meters, but you just go, come on, fucking big boy.
Things like that would just make me fucking near drop him if I was a coach. It would do my fucking head in.
Yeah.
You're not even like a meter offside, 4 meters offside, not even kicking to your side.
Head down.
What are you fucking doing? Mental lapses like that. I'm like, where the fuck is your head? Oh man, I couldn't believe that. I was like, you guys are in the game here. Boom, boom, penalty, try. Straight on fucking halftime.
So next week they play the Eels. It can go 2 ways. They can fucking empty the tank, and Knights can jag a close win against the Knights. But if the Eels win, they blow them out.
Oh yeah, the Eels.
That's the only 2 ways I see the game going.
Well, it's funny. I was just looking. Eels and Tigers are in control of the Spoon Bowl again because the Tigers play
good
Titans.
Good shout.
So is it?
If we pump them both, it's just a matter of who gets.
So
pumped
last year it was the Eels and Tigers playing for the Spoon Bowl. This year they determined the Spoon by playing the teams that are fighting for the Spoon in the Titans and the Knights.
Oh, that's so bad.
Speaking of the Titans, they lost in a close one to the Dolphins, 36-30. Ricky's already said he's resting. Finns need a Rabbits win to stay alive. First year, they finished 13th. Second year, remember last year, I had to go back and look at this. They were in 8th position in round 26.
Yeah.
And then fell out with a loss. This year, they have the opportunity to do the jump and they need results to go their way and also win. They will know on Friday night if they are a chance of making finals.
Be nice if they did, wouldn't it?
Yeah. In saying that,
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will. And even though I am super high on them for 2026, they've got too many injuries. I would much prefer the Roosters to watch the Roosters in the finals than them.
I agree. Fucking hell.
And even Hammer got banged up in this game and had to come back on.
That little man at the back, Trey Fuller. Jeez.
Goes good.
Fast is he?
He goes good. He goes good. He won't be part of their best team next year, but he fucking goes good.
God, I didn't realise he come back from an ACL.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's even better. Surely someone. There's so many good fullbacks around. It's not like you go, hey, yeah, come in our side and straight away be fullback. That's just going to be the position he plays.
There's 2 good fullbacks in every team.
Yeah,
at least some have 3.
Hammer looked there. He looks sharp.
Look at Manly. They've got Tolu Kola, Leo Hopewadi, and Turbo. All of them could play fucking fullback at other teams.
Yeah, I like the. I'm with you. I like the Dolphins finishing on a positive, whatever. But I think the Roosters will take care of business.
Yep.
And they're going to give more of a shake, right? The Dolphins will give it a big crack, but they're not.
The Dolphins would have a crack,
big time, but they don't have a chance against a really big team. You know, like where the Roosters do.
Yeah.
Titans.
1 more to go. Good to see Fozzie score a try.
Yeah, it was good,
Keanu Kinney didn't start. Still, he nearly got some juice for me right at the end.
So you're going to that game, aren't you? You're tight.
Nah, I'm going to go up on the Sunday now instead. Right. So, because the thing is, if I go up on their Saturday and I get on the piss Saturday night after the game, and then get on the piss Sunday at his, I got Fozzie's retirement thing on Sunday. So then I'll be trying to catch all my notes up from Monday. If I pump Thursday, Friday, Saturday out, then I catch up on the plane on the way home. I'll do my notes and then come straight in here. So heading up first thing Sunday morning.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, it's going to be right.
All right.
Bit of an afternoon. Another good show. See you on Thursday.
See you Thursday.
For the preview.